today we are all drinking one of these each.
Like that,
No, it's got a weird name.
Woodford's Norfolk Nelson's Revenge. I'm trying this as a little thing.
So if there's a rep or anyone out there watching, pass it along.
Yeah, it's not officially sponsored, but we are hoping to get sponsored by a beer company to send us free beer for the game.
And I've just been told we've got another vase and mirror that we don't need. By the way.
Okay, so let's
Moving
everyone.
on.
Welcome home. Right, so I'm going to do some things I wanted to do about 20 minutes ago, but apparently I couldn't. These are cards, because I know you love cards. So you got your King Crab Helm, which explains that once per day the helm can be used to self-steer your ship for 1d4 rounds, and basically you can then free up a crewman from steering the ship. Could be useful.
It's the
steering wheel.
Oh yes,
for the ship.
Yeah, you're the ship, so.
You've got the maiden figurehead card. So what this is, if you use a crew member to operate fire, you can resurrect her once per day
as well.
Well, I don't.
Except on full moons when you get to
this is
free.
the
And
issue.
here is the card.
The golem. Yeah.
This is the issue. It depends who's going to operate Tibbs if Tibbs needs to be told what to do. Because Tibbs is driving the boat.
Quite often I operate Tibbs, don't I? I've got his card.
Yeah,
so.
because he's captain now, so he's driving the boat.
I'll take
The golem activates for just a short amount of time, like a few minutes, and then it teleports back to your figurehead. You don't have to worry about bringing it back.
Right, sure.
You've probably been using these for a while. Just suddenly realised in this game we have no one that's proficient in firearms now, because Walker spent training. He went for training, disappeared for a couple of weeks training to get proficient. So,
yeah, which is interesting how the system's been operating.
So, well, because you're proficient, you're trained in shooting tin cans. So I'll giving you pistol cards. So the damage finally agreed with is it's basically melee damage. So it's your 1d10 piercing. If you're proficient, your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity bonus. Because normally ranged weapons don't get that. I thought that just because you wanted a bit of an extra bang for yourself.
So they're a finesse weapon.
Yeah.
I also wanted to make them far more dangerous if someone's firing at us.
Yeah, and that. So
because it's just like, dodge is now not an irrelevant
here's
term.
just some information about the shot pellets things about different. It's basically got all the different guns that are going to be in the world. Shot pellets. It's just you kind of know that already.
Can you get one of these for beer and food and stuff like that?
I can do.
It tells us just the general cost of
I can do
things that we need when we get to places.
And Walker, come Ash.
Sorry,
you've got the bandolier. Yeah. Yoink. It was for Walker, but either way, your character's got the bandolier of fast loading.
Sweet.
Of what? Fast moving.
Fast loading. Because lets me not have to go through the
your pistols.
Your
pistols require 2 actions to load. It requires an action and movement, whereas this thing dissipates that because it's
bonus action.
Effectively, you don't have to give up your movement action, so you can reload it fast. And because you've got loads of,
I thought it was bonus action.
It's kind of that. It's basically negates that rule. It still takes a turn to reload, but it's normally 2 turns or 1 whole turn. Kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. It's the thing is with you guys.
If
you've got one action, or one attack. Right? No, it's attack. No?
It's an action to load it.
Yeah,
and it's an action and a movement to load it. So what that does, it effectively negates one of those. You can just
where everyone else has got to do all of it.
But the way we do it as well, we
don't
count it's an action. Actually, no, you are right. We count it as an attack. So if you've got 2 attacks, you could technically load it, move. Use your one attack and 1 movement, but you could still shoot it with this sort of negates all of that.
I mean, what it was, speed loader, and that allows that to be a bonus action instead of the actual attack.
That was it. So so it's not written quite like that. But
I only think about my ones. Everyone else has got more issues than I do.
So that's that. That's just want to do a bit of housework, print some cards off. That was the other thing. Speaking about technical issues, printer went wrong this week. So printing cards out, like the cartridge just decided to die. There's loads of ink in it. And I know there's loads of ink in it because I filled it up as well.
So your feeder's gone.
But it's still printed. No, just the cartridge just decided.
Oh, just blew up.
Just decided, no, I'm not going to print ink. You like lines? No, those cards are printed out for you.
Yeah.
That time, and I reprinted them out the following week, and it's fine. It's the start of that. I think it started going wrong then, because then it just constantly did that.
You didn't laminate it first and then try to print it.
Sorry, realised I've got a spare cartridge, empty of ink, but I I can refill ink. So I refilled it, worked fine, great. Started printing stuff off, and then the paper started just constantly getting jammed. It's like,
Is it a HP printer by any chance?
Canon. I dropped a pin down the back of it this time. You know, a pin with a big circle head. I dropped one of those down, and
That was an achievement in itself.
that was impressed. I
understand
was
the standard
impressed
pin,
with.
but
I was
Jammed
swearing.
it up.
I think it's just trying to tell you something, and you're actually trying to assist it.
This week's, yeah. So we're drinking. This is normal for Liam, and we're drinking Woodford's Norfolk Nelson's Revenge, which I felt was on point because this would be Nelson's blood, but unfortunately, our brewer passed
dead.
away last year.
And-
So yeah, unfortunately.
And in the words of
Pour one out
Brendan
for the
Bean, Guinness is good for you.
For the vine, so why not? Yeah, so let's.
That's why he's vaguely magnetic.
We're going to kick off exactly where we left off last week. You are in cavern. Your cavern on your island.
This is the skull cave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Start. Let's get some good.
I'm woefully unprepared for this.
You are.
I was expecting a villainous monologue and everything.
So in this cavern, you can see the corpses of the 3 hags that were resident in this island that you thought were perhaps the cause of the curse back when you first got it. But worse than those 3 corpses is the corpse in the middle, the realisation that Walker's dead. And as you've realised that last week, you turn round at Gelfrith and Nerophel is just not there. And now you're staring at this man who you've travelled with for about a month now due to sailing and travelling, and you're thinking, wow, I thought this was you've not had any real dealings with him, you've had any call, but you've seen how other people act around him. You're like, okay, how safe are you? How safe have you been? And many questions are going round in your head. And then as the confusion's going, you actually hear another voice in your head as well. Sort of echoey, almost like it's in the cave. It's an old man's voice, and he's like, "Get over with. It's Simon Silverheart. I'm using a telepath spell. I won't be able to hear you, but you'll be able to hear me. You're a very difficult lady to get hold of. After I left you, that island, mate, that island's well off. It feels off. I've done a bit of research. Went back to the Wizards Guild, did some research. And I'm not going to do the voice all the way through because that was annoying me. So basically, you hear this voice telling you, it's like, you don't know how long it could be, a second. Walker.
Have you reacted to this?
Doesn't seem to react.
Of this sudden in your head at all? Have you involuntarily said anything? Any noises? Made any noises? Done anything?
I've staggered back and I'm just looking at you, looking at Walker on the floor.
The information you're getting is this island has been contested by Mingrafad guilds, the Kingdom of Irendi, and Traladar, now Karamikos, for years.
I don't know where you are.
As soon as Stefan took over, he sent scouts down and just decided nope, and just pulled out of the contest, instantly leaving it to Irendi and Mingrafad guilds. It was said, and you get this information you kind of know, it's said that 3 sea hags haunted this place and were the cause of the unrest. And for decades, adventurers have been trying to hire to kill them, to deal with it. Most don't take up the cause because they set foot in the island and just go, no, and then bravely sail away. Others that have taken it up have never seen again. And he saw the corpses here when he was here last time, and you explained to him these were the hags, so he knows. But then he's realised these aren't the cause of it. These are 3 druids sent from White Island, the Druid Island in Irendi, that was sent there to try and dissipate the curse. But unfortunately, it looks like they got corrupted, turned into hags.
Right.
It's probably why no one, whilst it's contested island, no one really wants it. They've been trying to palm it off, and probably why the Mingrafad guilds gave it to you. Easier to, it's good for business.
We like it.
You like it, yeah. So
We think we like it.
he goes, I can't hear you if you're saying anything. It's just a one-way telepath spell. You're very difficult to get hold of. I tracked you down the salt marsh and then you disappeared.
Did you actually say
Whatever you do, don't set foot on the island.
Oh, we won't worry about
So that's the voice you're hearing. That's the bit of, there you go, we've got background for the island.
it. Okay.
I still don't know if anything she just said came out loud in character.
It's all within her mind.
Oh no, not what she heard, but just like involuntarily said something.
Yeah.
And I was trying to talk
Oh,
back.
she's going, yeah. And she's replying. She's like, what?
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I circle round, giving you an extremely wide berth,
Surprise.
and stare at you.
I kind of half smile at you, and then I look back down to the corpse, and the smile just goes again.
I'm not sure I understand what's going on.
Unfortunately, it'd be very obvious.
But why? How? What? I'm very flabbergasted.
Just keep your hands down by your sides, and we'll have a conversation.
My hands have been sparking a little bit due to agitation. Didn't realise.
Well, as this point, you've realised that from the back, it looked like I had my arms crossed, where in fact they are actually more with a pistol basically in each holster, but not actually looking like I'm going to pull them, just ready. And I'm not giving you much mind, but if you did do something silly. Wow.
Just to give the laughter context.
Yeah, because you're in complete pitch black over there. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
That's happened.
Okay.
Yo ho ho!
The DM's beyond the rump.
My DM outfit. It's going to improve as obviously summer's coming, so it won't get much better than a t-shirt and overall.
I take
pirate costumes coming.
I step back.
Got to get a witch on that one.
And put my hands behind my back.
Prefer where I can see them.
You can prefer all you like. I take a step.
Go on.
I take a step back and say, so how safe am I at the minute? Or do I need to start running?
How safe is it?
I hold you no malice. I have no contract on you. If I had, we would never be having this conversation. What happened to that camera?
Did it go Dutch?
Yeah, big time.
We thought we'd try to be artistic.
I was the leg, that's why. Sorry, trying to keep in characters, not having technical.
Okay.
Always
fair enough.
You'd already be dead.
So why though?
This is where my intent.
Why all this pretense?
Well,
figure that in character. We know the reason why.
I knew he never came back, and I'm staring back at the corpse again. But at the same time, I knew that he travelled with you and various others of your party. But I didn't know an awful lot about them, so I thought I'd just check you guys out and see if you were possibly the cause of it, or if you're actually trying to help him. I've come to the conclusion that you were trying to help him. Much to your expense, as I understand.
We're rinsed.
You seem to be dealing with it quite well, frankly.
It's now a good time to tell you about your wages you owe your crew.
There's a funny voice coming from somewhere. I mean, I knew this island was cursed, but I didn't know it was quite that bad.
You'd be amazed at things this island can do. It all depends if it likes you or not.
I've always felt quite comfortable here, to be fair.
Answer me one question you probably can answer. What's with the wolf that keeps running around every now and again but then disappearing to walls?
Oh. Wolfie. It was Walker's wolf. Dire wolf right at the very beginning.
The only place I've not seen it is in this cave.
This is where we buried him in here.
Probably not found the location. Very
Those
well.
pile of rocks over there.
Ah, that explains everything. Probably should put that gravestone back up again. It's fallen out some time ago. I've never seen it. So, anyway, I'm going to remove my hands from this since you've given the default amount of time for me to go. You're probably not going to do it this time.
Okay.
So, where's the other one? I thought you guys run as a little team.
Well, he often disappears. But normally it's because he jumps in the water.
Fair enough. I suppose that tracks.
After our last encounter with you with Aneirathil, there was a bit of a fracas, I understand. I just left you all to it and went back to the pub for a bath.
I found it quite amusing.
You've got a big scar up here from the crossbow bolt.
Did I?
Yeah, on the roof, remember? It scarred his cheek forever.
I'm going to go with it. I don't actually remember it, but I'm going to go with it. There was some
I do remember, yeah. But it sort of checks out because Walker had a big scar on his face from being mauled by a...
Do you remember they had the rooftop chase and he
crossbowed you.
He desperadoed
yeah.
crossbow.
Yeah, I was getting mixed up because I thought you meant like after I just disappeared in the thing.
No, yes,
Yeah.
Ironically, in the same place as Walker, just the same scar. So that's just
The scar was real the entire time. That was the only bit I didn't mimic.
Yeah.
Across here, I thought, like in my head, it sort of.
Well, that's where Walker's scar actually was, because Walker got mauled by it.
Yes.
It was. It was the blade trap.
Yes.
Because I was really trying to headshot him.
Just got to love it, Marine Pride.
But it just sort of.
And you think back to
scarred his cheek.
Well,
I don't know how the crew's going to take this. I don't know how Wirt's going to take this.
Would it be better if I looked like this?
Probably not. I don't think I could unsee
What's
what's underneath.
Where is Aneirathil joining in this?
He's halfway back to
off,
Blackland.
and I need to run down the road.
Okay. I'm going to stop recording now, actually. No,
I just want.
Yeah.
So, Parlay, I'll agree not to kill you. You agree not to kill me. We'll see how this pans out.
Yes.
I will say this: I have no ill will or malice against any of you or your crew.
Okay.
You can run an insight check if you want.
So Ash wants to be a pirate.
Yeah, we'll get deeper down the rabbit hole, but I'm not giving the entire lot away.
Okay, no worries.
Newt seems happy with
that's
the situation and the island and everything, so he lights it up and you feel the warm bathing light of these twinkly lights that he casts, and you're both staring at each other quietly, somberly off Walker's body.
You see me just turn and just, it's almost like a threat assessment.
Oh,
gaze.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, because there are dragons in here.
Literally just looking at it and just giving it a rating.
It's now lit
in my
up,
head.
yeah. I don't know if you've seen them, you've been with them, you know that there are dragons here, yeah. 3 dragons, because you were there with the first dragon.
It's been decisively quiet,
yeah.
And suddenly only
apparently
now
I'm
decided
the
to
queen of
light up.
dragons at the moment.
Brilliant, more fire to go around. Do you agree to my turn? Harder.
Yeah.
I don't think you actually replied to me.
No, you
before
did
we
not.
cut. Very well, good.
I
Excellent.
acquiesce to accept your request.
My brother needs to go home, or
Where's home?
he'll be interned here.
Where's home? He never
Honestly, I
said.
don't know any better. Well, to be honest, there's not a lot left of home now. As I think of it more.
Wolfie's here.
Did they get along?
Wolfie died defending him.
How many people are on this island? Is this safe to leave him? Turn him here?
As far as I'm aware, it's only us. Or anybody we've invited on. Our crew. And as far as I'm aware, this island has not got a good reputation, so a lot of people give it a wide berth.
He'll love that. And as I look up around the inside of the cave, knowing what it looks like outside, I feel it's quite apt actually.
Skull Mountain.
He always was a bit morbid.
There's quite a few loose rocks over there. Shall we put him next to Wolfie?
Why not?
Okay, we lay
We'll spend however long that takes.
Walker to rest by Wolfie.
Okay, so yeah, it's taking a few hours just to do that. Okay, are you still in the cavern, or do you want to? Are you going to explore and let your mind?
This is hallowed ground, as far as I'm concerned. Unless you're here to see either of them, this is a no-go zone.
I agree.
So where is he buried?
In Skull Cave, next to Wolfie.
Skull Cave.
Just one thing, little brother. If you ever do come back, make sure you have that white flag.
Yeah.
I'm saying it in almost as a way of going, you can't tell if I'm really talking to myself or he could possibly somehow hear me.
I touched the pile of stones. Rest in peace, you annoying shit. But I loved you really.
You went down fighting, I imagine.
It's a
Brave,
hell of
brave
a-
I heard.
Hell of a fight. I only just about got away with my life. The only reason I got away was because Draco saved me.
I suppose that gives us some kind of bond. You shall not die by my hand this day or the next.
That's good because I'm quite squishy.
Yes, so, you are going to find it talks a little bit.
That's fine. I was
And
used to strange.
what you kind of interpret that actually as not like I'll kill you the day after. It's I will probably actually more like defend you than
Cool.
attack you. You've brought your way into my good graces with being in combat with my brother. One of the few things we have actually agreed on.
We rubbed along well together. He didn't ask too many questions, and I didn't want to know where he came from because of that reason.
We didn't really come from anywhere. It's wherever we were told to be. And
Fair enough.
whoever we were told to steal from or removed from this world? Me, more than him, you didn't normally have a stomach for such things.
Okay.
He's obviously changed a bit more looking at some of the battle damage.
Yeah.
Unless that Wraith just, that was it.
No,
I doubt it.
No, he lost an arm once. But he grew back through. reasons.
Oh, yes. And I've raised my hand up to go. Something similar to this.
Okay.
And through the armory. When you put a care package together, going, this is his in case he comes back. I don't think you're referring to many people. So,
Fair enough.
incidentally, I know that you cast fireballs and what have you. This may one day be useful in a tight spot. And I pull one of the pistols from the bottom of the bandolier out, flip it, holding it by the barrel so the handle is towards you. Just in case.
I take the pistol. I've not really used one of these
As
before.
As you touch the hilt and try to pull it away, I still hold the barrel. So it's not loaded right now. Just staring into your eyes and say, and knowing
Okay.
this is the last bit of I trust you or not.
Okay. If I really wanted to blast you, I would have done. I'm very good at barbecuing.
Could have been an innocent mistake.
There was an incident with brandy once, but that's another story.
Where are you heading to next?
Okay.
Are you still in the cave while you're doing this? Are you walking away and...
We're sort of getting to know each other at the moment. Okay. I think I'm talking to you, Ash. I think in character, I think we need to do. We have explored some of this island, but not all of it. I know a lot of people give it a wide berth, but I actually quite like this island. There's a feeling about it. So to heck with everybody else.
You can either do a little hex crawl, if you like to go on the land, or one thing you've never noticed before, you've been in this cave plenty of times before, is there is a cave that's at the back of the passage that leads down into the heart of the mountain, or you can explore the outside.
Okay.
Well, we know the trial up to get to the Skull Island, the Skull part of the island.
Yeah, just
we know that well. It's probably the best laid track going, which we have to disguise a little bit.
Because all you've really done on your island, just show you here, Michelle's got it back there, is you've gone, it's where your ship's docked here, the fishing pier. Shark, you've just gone this way, Skull Island, that way to the Harpy thing, where the sunken ship is, and that's all you've ever explored. Oh, and you landed here plenty of times, the King Crab's lair, entrance lair. Oh, and
the treasure.
Been on this little island here where the graveyard was. So you've left the cave, you've passed the hills, following the river back to where you left the boat. You passed the grabgrass, and where you sort of say to Ash, that's where we encountered the grabgrass from. Good little protection thing here for protects the hills. And soon you enter the humid jungle area. I've still got a map on, so I can get rid of that, so we've got the full screen. So you're in the jungle area. So
Draco is
flying.
Draco seems to be a bit perplexed by Ash at the moment. Keeps giving him a sniff and dribbling on him a little bit, and
You control your animal.
he just doesn't quite know what's going on.
I've seen one of you before.
Just give him a pat on the nose, he'll be fine.
Oh, you're appearing as Ash.
I am actually. I've dropped the thing. I brought it back up for a second ago. Does this be better? It's just no.
No, I said I can't unsee you now.
Is the costume still?
The funny thing is because I took what I assumed was Walker's common coat type thing. I was wearing that deliberately.
The Undertaker's coat.
Yes, and I've taken a liking to it anyway, and it's kind of like I will use this to fight some step. So actually, when I morphed out, pretty much all that actually happened was my face changed.
Yeah.
And a few scars on my hands appeared and things that weren't there before. But for the most part, not an awful lot, apart from got a tad taller, even taller than.
As you're all walking along,
Very tall man.
would you both roll perception?
That's a great thing. I didn't get my dice. So I actually undone the bag and everything. I didn't actually get any out.
20.
Do you mind if I do this?
Oh,
Running in new sheets. Give me a second.
Yes.
21.
Even on those high rolls, you don't see him.
Actually, I might go that long. 6, 23. Sorry.
Yeah. And you don't see him. You don't hear him.
I'll live with it. So.
I'm going to do Rob Walker's actions and
Okay.
passive perception. Actually,
19.
What about Draco? He'll have much keener sense of hearing.
Roll for him too.
Let me just check what Draco's perception is. I forget.
So what's the nearer thing's passive? Though?
Passive perception.
Yeah.
19. Investigation 16 and insight 15.
Yes, on the one.
We're matching 2 of the 3.
12. No.
That's because you're in depth chatting and sort of looking at your forest and getting
Draco
across
seems to be quite interested in Ash.
Yeah, you're alright.
He gives you a big lick and you end up with all slimy stuff
Maybe
all
that's a
over you.
bit much.
Could you do a wisdom saving throw?
Hmm. 12.
12.
Why do I keep doing
You don't know that you've been affected by detect thoughts. So I'd like to know what Ash is thinking.
Thinking at that moment,
Mm.
I'm thinking this thing better stop licking at me.
And what
It's
is
my initial thoughts.
your deeper thoughts?
Well, you've got to go a bit further in to get my deeper thoughts.
Okay. Roll your wisdom save again.
Yeah, go on, go for it.
What's it?
Sucks.
Right.
Blimey, full access apparently on that one. That's why I don't use this dice.
Only
Absolutely.
got 12, but yeah, what's your deeper thoughts?
I'm thinking that I finally found him. I didn't find him the way I wanted to find him. It's late to rest. So I'm feeling a bit calmer. And just what do I do next? I'm lost. You get a sense of I don't have a plan as such anymore.
By perception.
It's 21.
You finally found who? Miracle is at your shoulder. And you only notice him when he speaks.
I figured you'd be around it somewhere. That's a nice trick, by the way.
I've learned plenty more.
I found my brother. And I also found out the one thing I needed to find out. I looked at both. You didn't kill him, and you didn't get him killed.
What your thoughts?
You still? How long was that wrong for? A minute.
Yeah.
I'm on the level. I'm. What I'm thinking is what I'm saying. I'm on the level. Yes. This is why.
Can I see you there yet? Yeah.
Yeah, he's rematerialised or whatever he's doing. Hoped.
Stealthy.
Stealthy. This is why I was checking you out. I wanted to know if you were involved or if he was friendly to you, and genuinely, didn't have a sideline, weren't playing the long game or anything.
So
You guys
this
actually-
isn't the final hand that Cord is dealing with.
I feel like I should have told this last time I saw you. There's no standing bounty or contract, at least with me. And I don't kill people unless they try to kill me or I have a contract.
News of the Iron Ring is they're gone.
Yes. Good riddance, really. The money was good.
Just so you're aware, we can detect your thoughts right now. So
I have no need to hide anything from you.
it's true.
You've already
Yeah.
proven that you can be trustworthy enough for my brother to keep you in his company.
Then I will be honest with you. I feel guilty. I wasn't
You see, you
there.
visibly see his expression change. He's expecting something more like rah, 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 rah. Yeah.
I wasn't there when your brother died. I felt I could have made it different, changed it, helped. I feel
Then
guilty for that.
in a way, I suppose we are brothers, because I feel exactly the same. As much of an idiot as he was, well, you know.
Yeah, he did do some pretty stupid things. I wouldn't go as far to say we're brothers,
He was so much more cautious when I was with him.
but perhaps we can be friends.
Inside check.
As you're
Yeah, go on then.
as you're chatting, the sky looks humid. Huge thunder heads tower over the horizon and move rapidly closer. Lightning flashes and thunder echoes against the hills as a storm approaches.
What did you roll?
12. Probably ain't gonna get very close.
He means it. Looks like the weather's getting bad.
So strange.
It looks like
Only ever used to rain around him.
about an hour. Looks like it's about an hour away. This heavy storm. It's raining now, but a heavy storm. You hear the thunder.
Intrepid leans in. The response is the tempest is coming.
Very well.
Turns out you aren't that good an investigator.
I'm more of an infiltrator. And she's got a little smirk. Like just to the side a little bit. Fooled you, didn't I?
You did. I'm elf enough to admit it.
I like that. You're arrogant bastards first. I mean,
Well, you know.
and
You forever got a way to remember me.
you're talking to him. You're talking to him,
Would it?
yeah. Half brothers.
Can crush your wood elf.
Yeah, you knew that forever ago.
I actually forgot about that.
That's why I do tend to have a hood, but the hood's kind of like
I've got you as
the most
human.
bastardised.
I've got you as human on the screen. Sorry.
No.
Okay,
Walker
you've got
was-
a hood up.
Walker was human. He's
Yeah.
half.
No, Ash. I've got you as Ash as a.
Yeah,
Human.
Nah, that's correct.
We can change that.
Yeah.
Have you got a hood up?
It's in a weird thing. It's like the least amount of hood required just to go over the ears. Kind of
So
thing.
we're all elves.
On perception,
Apparently, yeah.
I have
Oh.
rolled
That's cool.
17. Would I notice your ears?
No, the entire purpose of the hood is literally just to hide the ears.
Right.
It just gives one little trait that's
Or
you don't know about someone.
maybe roll
It's for,
deception.
it's for identification purposes, kind of thing.
Maybe
What
roll
race we're at.
deception. You know, just in case while you're turning your head.
Well, I'm rerunning what you said to me the last few sets.
What sort of pace are you running at the moment, or what sort of walking pace are you on? Just ambling?
It's just slightly speeded, but because of the weather, not
Normal? So it's
not
normal,
an
so you're doing-
emergency. I don't think.
So you're travelling 3
Yeah, when you
miles
say
an hour.
you're
You're about an hour
elf
away
enough.
from your ship.
We say you're elf enough to respond to it. I'll just like give it away and just go. Generally, most of us are arrogant bastards. You know,
I look at Galfamid and say, Inferdolem Munum and Shadow, which is Elvish for can we trust him?
Oops.
On this, we're introducing the character. Why you're deciding this.
I understood that.
What kind of elf are you? You say you're a wood elf, right?
Yeah.
So all three of you at the moment are wood elves. Does no one want to be like
I'm
a
not a wood elf, I'm higher.
high elf? Yeah, you're a line. So yeah, wood elf. Or do you want to change it to be a sea elf?
Sea elf didn't exist when I first built this, so to be fair.
To be fair, that's what I'm saying.
Let's review
'Cause
that after session.
It's not been a thing. It's not ever come up yet. But you could be a sea elf at a farm.
Let's review it after session
And didn't
and
guilds
see if
kind
that
of-
works.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
we agree that I can speak what would be classified as
one
common
each.
Elvish?
Yes, all elves share some
I
common.
can speak
You speak
rely
Latin,
on
yeah, as it
Elvish.
were.
Yeah. I say it in
Michelle's a
common
wood elf from Alfhelm.
Yeah.
That's never actually come up before, but
It's fine either way. Now I'll let it go. I'm not going to respond to it. You don't know if I knew it.
So
or
in
not.
Elvish, I'd say we had a really long chat in the cave when we put Walker to rest, and I think we can trust him. You know.
Am I picking up
He
at
understands.
the very least?
I can detect
Do I
his
understand this, or am I at least be able to pick up on bits and pieces of it? Maybe.
you're going to understand this totally.
Yeah.
Right, totally. Okay. So once
If
you've
you've
fin-
kept- if you've
no,
kept-
just to track it because you said something else. I was making sure you weren't trying to mess with that bit.
If you
Then I'm not
if
picking
you've
up
been
on it.
hiding your heritage all this time, which you've hidden it from the DM,
This is-
Yeah.
but what I mean is, yeah,
I sent you the sheet. If you didn't
all
read
finish
it.
is you've had hoods, you've had hats on, so no one knows
Yeah.
you're an elf because elves are.
It's primary. It's
Mm.
this is bad for business in a lot of places I operate.
I've still
They're
got,
speaking common elf, as it were.
Yeah.
I've still got detectful.
Right. As you've,
So
how much time has passed since this
we're
conversation
speaking
started?
in Elvish, and I say
I'm going to rule that detect fault is gone because you've been
Okay.
talking because jungle. It's,
Yeah.
we're almost
We're on the
an hour
move. We're
in.
not having a combo
Okay.
sitting there. We're moving around.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
I thought it was real time.
No, so now we're doing sort of. I thought that detect fault so
okay.
it's just a.
After you've said that,
Oh.
I'm just going to turn to you and just go. We do have a parlay currently as well.
So I've moved you on. the
Just
square,
to,
by the way, just so you know that's
Just
something.
so, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Although a square is only a
With
third
a
long.
slight sort of smile and just go.
In
Yeah,
common Elvish.
yeah, we have a parlay
I
currently.
knew you could understand. You say your ears. There's no need to hide anymore.
Ears? And I pull the hood back. What?
Why is it such a surprise to everyone? But generally,
Least of all you, you're an elf.
I
Got
know,
the same
but why
ears.
hide it? There was no need to hide it.
my trade is in
He's been hiding
infiltration.
himself constantly.
The last thing I do is mess up just for a second and someone can identify a trait of mine. It's bad for business.
And
Okay.
also, the Iron Ring doesn't take kindly to Elvenkind. Am I wrong?
My skills, basically, people that are higher enough make the decision to tell them not to get in my way, and I didn't deal with them often. I was away a lot, shall we say.
Okay. Forgive me for so many questions.
There are questions for
No.
this.
This is
You're
what
just the
I
first
expected.
time you were.
To be honest, he's used to the questions I've bombarded him from the cave.
It's,
Slightly
don't-
taken aback.
I don't mind the questions.
Draco seems
It's
to
only
like
it's
him.
only natural.
Please forgive my caution. I put my arm on you because detect thoughts again. Wisdom check.
Even without knowing the detect thoughts, now you touching me is like. I just look out.
As you're doing,
And
as you're-
then spending a second without talking,
Yeah.
just looking at me intently, and just going, I'm pretty sure I know what you're doing, and that's what you hear in your head rather than I say out loud.
Okay.
you're chatting and walking, but you're still with your passive perceptions. You hear the sound of loud buzzing. I'm going to give you one round to like big flying insect wings coming in. It sort of sounds like a wasp, but about 10 foot tall.
Oh, and this was
Sort of.
going so well.
So you have a
Bugs.
round just doing.
I hate bugs.
You can hide, stand your ground.
Well, we'll finish this later. But I assume the
Yes.
parlay carries over
The parley stands until we leave the island. After
Mm.
that,
between you and I now.
I done it as a group. She agreed to it, so
Fine.
she is under the threat
Now,
if she breaks it.
from the sound of things, there's a big fucking bee. So,
B. I'm not familiar with that term.
So the rains send them back to their nest. Yes, you can hide, or you can,
you just give us a fake out.
you can stand and fight, or you can just hide. It is a wandering monster. It doesn't know you're there. It is.
I
you are-
will stealth.
Yeah,
26.
yeah. Make stealth checks if you want to hide.
Don't let me down.
I'm going to have to look it up, sorry.
What?
I forgot. Alright, I
Yay.
forgot my glasses.
What was yours? Lim?
26.
26.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Why, what's
You beat me
yours?
B1. 25.
It's dice let me down.
We're going to be very competitive.
Almost like an Aerophil hides, sees you hiding well enough, but goes,
We both picked the same spot. It's just if you just got there a little bit faster.
Nim. Nim doesn't hide very well.
That's fine. Animals and nims, unless they can
Fine.
disappear without effectively.
I think, kind of almost out loud, judging that you can probably actually read my thoughts still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we attacking? Or do we stay low?
I think.
And then I look over to see if I can't hear you back, but to see if you do any hand motions or anything like that. Just completely knackering message up.
Okay,
I just look at you and
Yeah.
go,
And I don't know if she'll.
okay,
It gets
before you realise what's happening,
trying them out.
I
be
start
ready.
casting a spell.
What did you roll?
All of a sudden,
Okay, overhead. I can tell. I know what you rolled. You rolled 13. I can tell you because they're going by their passive. 6 or 7 giant wasps fly overhead, seemingly travelling southwest. And at this point, you realise you've been travelling. You thought you were travelling southwest as well. You've been travelling south during the conversation because you don't have
It's that beautiful moment. I was waiting for you to mess it up and go, no, you don't have that anymore.
Using that straight away as you've got like just last.
I mean, don't even get me chucking wood elf in there.
Literally first square, instead of walking southwest, you've gone south as you've been chatting. But the wasps are going southwest. Obviously some nests, so they don't appear to have seen you with your stealth rolls at the moment.
Okay.
Or interested in
I
you
pull
in
out
one
my
bit.
compass.
Well, that's good because all suddenly
Good to be prepared.
some little whirlwinds are
Actually didn't know it's
appearing in my hands. When I realise they're not coming towards us,
Go down. Okay.
I push it down to the ground.
I pull out a compass.
And
Not every battle requires combat.
It's always good to be ready.
Are you holding ground?
Direction.
Holding ground.
We need to be going.
Going southwest to your ship. You've been travelling south for 2 hexes in front of you.
Just for the
you
argument,
smell.
how high are up here versus where the ocean is?
You're about
Probably in, like, in the middle of a...
foot up. You have been
You're
travelled
So we can't
steadily
actually
up to
see the
mountain.
ocean where we are.
Basically, the island's a big triangle.
Yeah,
If that
right.
makes sense. Sort of goes.
Right. So it doesn't
flat
slope
for a
and stuff
bit.
where you can go down and that, and then you can't see the ocean anymore. Because that would be like a natural way of knowing what direction we're going. So if you actually see the ship.
You're here. You can.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what we can now.
Thick jungle here's the path
Yeah.
you were on, but you've travelled this way now, so you've got 2 more hexes. And you can see you're at the edge of a swamp anyway. You're right, if you carry on going south, there's a swamp.
Let's go with the trees and
there.
everything anyway, and yeah, so we won't be able to see the
So
ship.
you're kind of
trees
trees
and stuff.
We
here.
were meant to be going southwest, and
I'm going to stop the flyers.
we've been heading south.
That's unusual for me. Must be distracted.
So you're going to go.
It's been quite a distracted type of day,
Well,
I would
it's-
say.
Every day that you meet an elf as handsome as me.
I guess a little chuckle out. I guess a little chuckle out of Ash.
So,
I just laugh out loud. Okay.
so you travel.
Are you picking up on the fact this is
West
what Ash
again?
is like? He's just like he's trying a bit more jovial, despite the fact he's like literally his profession is dark as hell. He's found to still be able to laugh.
Jungle.
So and I walked that just basically didn't really enjoy the stuff he was doing in the early days.
So you travel.
It stayed with him.
You travel west. You find the river that will lead you
Another thing.
southwest to the boat, to the fishing period boat. So, you know, just up.
Okay.
You know, the other day when I thought you or your brother changed, I did actually say I loved you, Peter.
Yeah. I'm gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed that moment. But then I wasn't completely sure about all of it. So
Well,
I find this is probably the best opportunity. I mean, I did invite you along
Excuse
to
me.
go and see your brother.
you did. Yeah.
But
You're not exploring.
This
the
is still
island,
okay,
though,
it's still
You're going. You're travelling well-tread paths.
Yeah, I actually want to go off piste.
did she just say she's pissed?
She said she wanted to go off pissed.
Well, that would be a bad idea.
Bloody elves.
Are you hiding the rum?
No, I've had enough.
Apparently, as long as there's no brandy. She didn't
I've had
tell me
enough.
why that was funny, but apparently it was funny.
Brandy. She was a fun girl.
So you're about 4.
At that point, I'm going to turn to you and go,
Ship.
"We're
But
gonna
my
get on
mistress
fine."
is the sea.
I think we should take a path towards the coast, but away from the ship.
So dead south.
I mean, this is a small island. Every path is towards the coast.
I know, but not what I mean is not going more inland. I
Right.
want to start exploring
Okay.
I think we need to know what's on this island. The more knowledge we have, the more we're going to know that we're going to get on. I mean, us in the island.
Right. Well,
What do you mean?
here's the compass.
Get on with the island.
Lead the way.
Well, we just go that way.
I lean into you and just. Is she the navigator of your team?
I mean, someone make a survival check, which is why you got lost last time, because no one told me to do it. To make sure you. Because nobody says Walker's job, I was just going.
Nope, completely off now.
Walker's gone.
It's +1, man. It's +1. Hey,
Vaccines will-
I'm not helping.
19.
I'm not helping remotely.
8.
Right, so you're all pretty
She's kinda
flabbergasted, you male elves, but the female elf who wants to go south apparently is going south, so
I'm more used to buildings and stuff rather than jungle islands.
All I can say is me and this island have got an accord. I sense things on this island.
I'm going to
And
keep
a
rolling
cord.
south.
I just thought that was the smell.
It's funny. The whole saying, an accord, having an understanding, an agreement, entwining your fates, it comes from the divine, the immortal card.
I'm going to do this, see if it goes in. Kev, as they're discussing these things, I initially was looking kind of confused by their conversations, but you see a grimace just coming over them
Okay.
as the conversation carries on. It's no big thing, just
Insight.
Yeah, you guys, this is the universe, it's all you and exploring the island, and
19. If you want to hide it, it would be deception.
it's just coming over. It could mean nothing. It just you noticed it just as the conversation was going.
19 doesn't tell me any more.
What were you fighting me against?
Huh?
Were you just doing insight?
Yes, so it could be, if you want to hide it, it could be
I'm just not.
deception.
Well, it's up to your interpretation. I don't actually have to respond to it. Really. So I might just not like being rained on.
What's
You can ask me a question.
with the face?
Well,
with
there are. Yeah, I was born with it. Fuck you.
Oh, well, you're an elf as well, so that's bloody elves.
Rude elf.
Bloody high elves coming around here, sorting out wood elf faces.
Well-
Racists.
I'm going to need just to agree to something.
As long as it's not that donkey right again.
What? Don't talk about that. Never talk about that. Well, I may or may not have been impersonating a couple of people of higher rank that might know a bit more on this island that lets on, but
Right. So,
I might know a few things
what do you know?
by finding through the grapevine. I've told the Kev.
That's fine, yeah, I can do this.
Yeah.
The storm's going to pass, the rain's going to pass.
You notice
It's meant to pass.
Definitely might be onto something there, should we say. There's a reason why
This, yep.
you normally would see a fairly heavy presence of naval activity around these parts of different regions, but they never attack each other.
Before we go on,
something good happens.
you've been travelling straight south now for a good few furlongs. You pass out of the jungle into hills, and now you're into a grassland. And up ahead, you see a white stone building.
I rolled
Does it look
19
completely-
on survival.
Out of place.
It's residential.
It's very out of place.
Yeah.
From everything we've ever seen, or I've seen so far.
Yeah. It's something like that.
That's quite nice. You've done a good job of running it down a bit.
Yeah. It's worth it. Oh, my,
I rolled 19 on survival
okay.
while we were.
You was travelling south, yeah, good.
Yeah,
You've been travelling south. You've been going the right way you plan to go yourself. You filled out all this. You can see that to your west is all jungle still, leading towards where you know
Can we
your ship is.
quickly roleplay a conversation that we were having?
You
on the
can.
way?
You're a good few hundred yards away from it. It's just in the distance there. There is a white house, and you think you can see a gravestone just on the outside.
Okay.
Role play away. This is more
Before-
role playing.
I have one question.
One more question.
You were seen in Black Sand with Bargain.
I hear about that, did you? Ah, yes.
But
That's idiot.
we're not fans of Bargain.
Gradually, you notice I start putting twangs and stuff like it, almost imitating you. Almost like I can't help it. It's just I catch myself and say, sorry about that. Force of habit.
It happens to myself. I was just thinking, actually, your skills in disguise and infiltration and mine probably come in very handy.
Could you imagine if we weren't on the opposite sides for all these years?
My legs wouldn't be so tired.
Indeed. Bargo.
You'd still have your good looks. You wouldn't have that scar on your face.
You'll be amazed how this scar goes over with the women. You just have to know the right bars.
I thought you were going to say you just have to know the right bard.
I know a few of those as well. Anyway, yes, Bo. That guy. He is, should we just say, he's quite fun to have around for brief periods. We have encountered each other a few times. He knows not to mess with me. I don't mess with him. We kind of have a... Basically, he knew a few things that I needed to know. Mainly, he knows about this island. He also knows that my brother was sent here. And that
And
Those-
your brother's dead.
he found out we almost came to blows over the way that he put it.
You
He
almost,
seemed to be very happy
you
about the subject.
almost blew Bargain.
Away.
Psychic damage?
Blow him away.
Oi.
Demolition Man. Not got one of those in there before.
It's the first Demolition Man
Yes.
reference we've
That's
had.
it. That's got to be points.
Which I'm actually sorry.
Where's he going?
All your black inspirations.
Oh god, I was joking, but
That's only to
That's
be
just-
used.
that's just a random
only to be used
boulder.
for explosives.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the bomb cheat sheet one. Yeah, she was quite happy and more than happy to tell me that he's gone. But lucky enough, I also managed to get where he's been taken from him.
Sorry to break this up, boys, but there seems to be a house in front of them.
If we just like NPCing that, whereas with NPCing just walking into the wall, just carrying on walking.
Oh yeah, Mystara, and there's a gravestone
Yep.
over there. I go and read
Incidentally,
the
by the
gravestone.
way, he sends his regards.
Okay.
Barbel sends his regards. He can go and sod off the last time.
That's what he told me to say.
I've never met the fella.
He tried to kill me and Walker.
I've heard the stories.
He
But-
thinks of you fondly, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever speak to him again,
But you know what
you
that
can
could
tell
mean.
him, Bagel, you can suck a fat one.
Have that as
That's an interesting term. I've not heard that one before.
Yeah,
It's,
Neophil comes up with some interesting terms.
It's the alien. We say it a lot in
Local. isn't it?
Erndrat.
Ah, it's-
So what
I'll
you
give
can
you the
see,
nod.
Neophil,
so it explains
what do your-
everything.
you
what's
see
your elf eyes
as you get
see?
closer, you can see the White House with its paint chipping off from it. There was a wooden door,
I'm looking at the gravestone.
and there is a gravestone. Over the gravestone, you can see draped. I know I put a statue there, but we're going to have it as a cross, just a simple cross. There was a gold necklace around the gravestone, draped around it, just hanging.
I cast Detect Magic.
You let me know what you get.
Just works.
Yes, it's
For,
area detection, isn't
for
it?
10 minutes, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
It doesn't tell you what it is. As such.
Yeah,
It just says that
it's more
there,
for
isn't
me
it?
working out how I'm going to do this. So
You can use your action to see if an aura around any visible creature or object in the area
the
that
necklace
bears
is
magic.
not. The necklace is not magical.
Okay.
Don't
Anything
detect
else?
Magic, yes, rather than
Anything else within 30 feet?
no. Apart from a chill.
Her?
Huh?
Yeah, she's magic.
Oh yeah,
It's like a
yeah, sorry, I
Christmas
just said it
tree.
really, yeah. Yeah, she's just blue. I'm blue, I'm blue, I'm
Just
blue.
flame effect around it.
Blue, blue, yeah. Just looks, you turn around, she looks like a Smurf. Fiery
Right.
tough.
Her dragons also Smurfs. Does Walker have Ash have Walker's weapon?
This is going to take you a while.
It's
isn't
gonna
it?
take a while. Ash has. Does Ash have Walker's red saber?
For the sake of argument, it's pretty much got all of the gear, but it's probably bag holding
Bag holder, right?
for the most part.
That wouldn't shine blue anyway, even though it's classed as a magical weapon. It doesn't shine blue, so that's I'm going to get that
Okay.
one. Yeah, the necklace
then
doesn't.
Cast
I just sort of sit.
Detect Good and Evil. It's the same premise.
What if it's neutral?
Yeah.
You can tell it's not inherently you, but because you're casting these and you're investigating, you can get the impression that.
Do you want me to roll investigation?
No, really, because you've done a couple of rolls already, so I know you're looking at it, you're sort of trying to work out why this thing's engraved. It's a necklace of love. There is an inscription that sort of just says, "For my wife." on it.
I
And it's obviously probably her buried here, and
I don't
but I am
touch it. I
literally
leave
going
it.
on the wing for my
Yeah. I don't touch it. I leave it where it is.
Yeah.
But whilst I've still got Detect Good and Evil,
Yeah.
I turn around and look at these two.
What's your alignments?
I think probably a bit chaotic neutral, I would say.
Fine.
Chaotic good, I'd have thought.
Always.
I would,
Well,
I
that's
would
why it's chaotic. It's just.
I'd agree with the neutral. At the beginning part of this
Yeah,
campaign,
yeah,
I'd have gone
yeah.
good. But then as soon as she started doing that, let's not talk
Yeah,
to people,
she does
let's
have a
burn
minute, to be
people.
fair,
I'm
yeah.
going, yeah.
Let's throw
even
people
then,
overboard
I-
while
I
they're
like to think
asleep.
I like to think it's changed now from hanging around Walker too long.
Yeah,
It's going.
I think it would have been. It definitely would have been. Like, let's talk to the goblins at
yes.
the start. Yeah,
I think Annie maybe brought the chaotic
from where on. What about Ash
part.
on this one? because
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I think I was a bit chaotic before.
I could have sworn I put this on this sheet. I can't find it. I don't know where it is.
I would have thought at one point it'd be
Characteristics.
lawful good.
No, it's chaotic neutral. Apparently, according to this.
So yeah, this necklace is gold with a ruby-shaped heart-shaped ruby in the centre of it.
I felt
So
like
what-
chaotic was more of just he has to wear a lot of hats, so his personality can change at a dime.
I think we're best leave the necklace well alone.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put this book down. Then. So if anyone's interested, Pirates and Ghosts. Yeah, Pirates and Ghosts. It's gonna. You put it down. You sense you've done the right thing.
So just for shits and giggles, then, if we had touched it,
Or if we're
this is going to
taking
go
it.
away now. So just
Touch
we
it.
did
If you
touch
took it, it's a banshee would have attacked you. It's the wise.
I always think it's nice, just
It's not
like
necessarily evil.
no. I just like when players at home
That's why I was
just go,
asking
what
about
would have happened? Because they'll never
technically,
find
yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
So
So out of context, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. Again, all part of your Funhouse Island. That this could come back if it's getting invaded later on. You can sort of grab the necklace, throw the necklace at the enemy. You're getting bansheed, motherfucker.
Aniraphel stands looking at the grave for a moment and then starts to sing. Come over the hills, my bonny elven lass. Come over the hills, my darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll make the vow. And I'll be your true love forever. He wipes a tear and walks towards the house.
Okay.
Are you going in the house?
well done, by the way.
So,
And
looking for a door.
I haven't
Doors
yet
on
moved.
this side here, but
I haven't yet moved from that. I'm just staring at your back as you walk away. Interesting.
I tell Draco to hang around
And then
outside,
I'll follow
keep
up.
him
I'm just
watch.
murmuring to myself, really.
there's
Draco will let us know if anything comes up while we're
I enjoy the
inside.
fact you let me be behind you all the time.
Getting a measure of
Yeah.
who Aniraphel is.
roll 2d20. There's not a lot going on in the house, but you poke around, you see diamonds, belongings. Oh, just someone got 2d20. Whoever does it,
Right.
one each if you want.
4.
I've got a 17 or a 2, whichever one I
Oh,
want
I'm
to
just
choose.
going to 1.
17.
I thought you
Okay,
were right.
I'm going for 17 on that one because 2 is the word pants. And that's just the gravitas I'm going for.
What?
Okay, it just makes sense to me. So you're going through,
Sure it
you
does.
get to know this is the sea captain Silverfoot.
Now I know what you're
Silver
doing. Right,
pants
yeah.
is too much. Too much.
Elton John, that's
Yeah.
scene.
It's too much. So this is
my God.
Silverfoot. The Captain Silverfoot. It's not renowned. Some say pirate, some say privateer,
Some say he wears silver pants.
and then met. And you get the story. You remember you've been around ports a lot to know certain things like this. So you get to know that he was a sailor that just disappeared. Met a woman. Some say a bar wench. Some say nobility. No one knows. How these whispers
Some said wraith.
end up. Some said wraith. Now a banshee that just disappeared. Took all his treasure, disappeared.
How do we know that?
You find sort of documents, diaries in the thing, and it's just the memory of you've
Oh, we're
heard
in the
these
house.
tales in port. Yeah, you know this is owned by Silverfoot. This
Okay.
house is Silverfoot, and you piece it together from all the information you've heard around docks and the rumours
Right.
of was it a wench he met? Was it a
Do-
slave he met that he fell in love
Well, I
with?
think
Was
this
it
is
a
where he
nobility
retired,
woman that he'd
obviously.
sailed away with? But all of a sudden he just stopped his career. Some say pirate, some say privateer. Up sticks and went with all these treasures somewhere.
Can I?
I'm assuming we're not taking this house apart to get inside it. We're
No, it's the
showing
door
them
just
this
opened.
mind,
It was just,
yeah.
it wasn't locked. It was
Okay,
just-
I'll let Liam go first, but
Yeah.
then I've got a question.
Can I search the room
yeah.
for any like hidden compartments under the floorboards, behind paintings, behind cabinets, whatever?
Okay. Roll me
Investigation.
100. Just on 100 as you're poking around.
While that roll's going on, just give you a second to think about it. Yeah, I want to look see if I can find a personal diary or anything.
A 10 and a 0, that's 100, isn't it?
0. That is just a 0. Depends on how your dice are like. If you have all zeros, that's 100.
That.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a 10.
All zeros is 0.
What would be 100 on it then?
All zeros on both dice. It all depends.
Okay.
Yeah. Which you have. There's a big. It all depends on the dice.
No, of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it. Yeah.
Okay.
And the system you're running.
Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu.
Because there's
that would have been 100. D&D. That's it's. Okay, so what you find here as you're poking around, there's no secret compartments as such when you find them here. At least on the ground floor. We do it floor by floor. There's everything floor by floor. But what you find as you're poking around is in a jar full of vinegar, something like that, is a preserved creature, sort of half sea urchin and half lobster.
Okay.
Can I do a nature check to see if I know what it is?
You can.
I turn to you. Do you feel anything?
11.
How?
Don't know this. This is
You
something
won't
from
get an awful lot of
the deep
context
sea
potentially of this, but
rather
you
than
probably
the
understand what I mean.
coastal walls we normally use to travel.
How does the island feel about it?
Actually, are you showing this to the other guys as well?
I'm just turning.
Or is it just
having a conversation?
I would-
You're in your own bit, I think.
I would assume by the size of the house they could see what I'm doing.
Yeah, so here.
Something to think about.
Yeah,
It's set up, and it's evening time as my windows just reminded me.
I did an 18 nature check. Can I feel anything around?
I'm not sure the role applies. It's because you've been on this island far more than any of the rest of us have. That's what I was thinking. I'm just wondering if you're getting anything in the back of your head again about.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, you don't need to roll. Yeah, never roll until I ask. By the way, yeah. Just everyone, all three of you, never roll until you ask, because a lot of time I'm not a big rolly DM.
No, I'm going on because I'm pretty fresh to the island, moderately.
Yeah, you are totally free.
Yeah. So,
ironically, the person who was most familiar with the island is now part of the island.
yeah.
Part of the island, part of the crew.
What his body is.
It's returned. It's returned away because he
Funny island as well.
Walker speak.
I don't.
You're going to have a hard time.
I've
with this.
literally turned into my nan, God rest her soul, who couldn't get her grandkids. So like, being one of the youngest, had to go through a big list.
Go for a big list, yeah.
And then I loved her, but the best bit was when she then skipped me, went to younger people. You're like, really?
Aye, stuck in
Really?
it, man.
Bit younger cousins.
Yeah.
It's like-
Also, it didn't matter what sex you were. She just
No.
she
Well,
just
yeah, she
went
still went
through
through,
all
yeah.
the names.
That's why you wait for
being the youngest of 12,
Yeah, ahead of a
I
time.
had that
yeah,
all the time.
yeah, big family. She had that time. But why they?
And it was everybody's, boys and girls' names.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Sometimes it was the dog's name before me.
Oh man. Anyway, got
Connor, Urshin, Kirsty, Nula, Paddy. I mean Liam.
I'll call Paddy.
Can't believe they didn't do it. She's
Oh,
younger.
No, I'm the youngest.
You're hiding on yourself.
I turn around to you and say,
Thanks, Dad.
I don't think the island would have liked it if we took the necklace.
Hello.
It was a good call to leave the necklace on the ground.
Yeah, you kind of. So, I'm gonna go inside.
I'm not going to ask you to answer this, Kev, but I just want you to think about
Go
it.
inside. Let's go inside.
I just want you to think about it in the back of your head to figure out how it's going to go in the long term. Of how does it manifest? Of
Can you pump that camera forward?
is it pain or is it pressure or is it what?
Forward.
Yeah,
Go.
excuse me.
I'm not happy.
You can put it on the tiles if you want.
Something to think about. Don't answer. I don't want you to answer it. I just want you to think about it.
So who what was?
The longer you're on the island for, the more it starts. If it likes you, it kind of gives you an impression.
And I'm going by all your actions. Almost that necklace was a weed test. It's set up at the island. There's all. I'm going to be doing things like that, engaging your things, what you're doing to the island, and then.
How did the song?
Yeah, stuff like that. Doing stuff like that is going to. Yeah, your island's kind of liking you at the moment. I'm treating it like crew quality. You now got island quality.
Yeah, that works. I think that works. Yeah.
Which starts off as a dead zero. Weirdly, I didn't know how because you killed the hags. But the island didn't like the hags, so that was almost an instant.
It was sort of a mercy thing. It's just going, oh, thank you, that's not my issue.
Those hags, as I said, were druids that come to the island that would meant to sort of dispel the island. The islands don't do that. It's off you.
We're desperately trying not to give anything away.
So,
okay, can we hear anything upstairs or anything in here? Is it completely empty?
It be quiet as a grave.
Oh.
It's not sinister. It's kind of, you get a nice feel from this house. You can see it was a house set up. It was a love nest house. It's set up for a man who loved a woman. He's chilled.
There's a mirror on the ceiling.
There is, Gary.
Yeah, man knew his tricks.
So, is there anything?
Right.
Do you want to search upstairs?
I'm going to make my way upstairs.
Yeah.
This one I will make you roll for. So
as you're going up there, I'll refer back to the question I asked you earlier.
Put this to one side here, just so.
I've got a dirty 20. Do I find anything upstairs?
You will find something. I don't know what, man.
Well, that works then.
I'm going to use an inspiration.
I've just got a nat 20.
Still no good. It was 9.
Perception. So there's way more than that. I'm looking for I'm looking for a diary or any personal entries from.
So
anyone.
You're both looking for secret compartments. Aniraphil doesn't find one. You find one. Roll me a D100. In there is.
What colour is that?
29.
Black and white.
That's what I came with.
Do I remember correctly that Walker couldn't read?
He didn't like it.
Oh,
He found anything over
Both
2 sentences
fours?
boring.
Both 4s? Yeah, that's fine.
Right, yeah.
44.
You'll find Ash to be a bit more intelligent.
What you find in there is it's obviously Silverfoot's pirate hat. It's a bit waterlogged at the moment where the secret compartments obviously over time weather's got into it, but you sort of move a panel away. It's a tricorn hat.
Oh, how convenient.
How convenient. I love the fact these die like last week, the dice are just making my life easier.
Just out of nowhere, suddenly you put it on and you just look exactly like the
Make
DM.
me an Arcana check on that.
Okay.
As you hold it in hands, you feel a tingle.
Oh.
Tingle?
Ugh.
Tingle where?
It's my favourite. We left Dryhorn to come back into fashion. This is brilliant.
Man, I'm waiting for you to go down the bloody pub with me with that one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past you.
24.
And capes.
And Tryhorns and capes have to come back in fashion.
Arcana.
Nice. We should.
Yeah,
you do.
You're a wizard.
You're
a wizard, Gavin.
You
That's kind of
feel
scary.
there's some sort
I've got
of
+7 on this.
illusionary magic attached to this hat.
Oh,
That
okay.
if you don it would trigger the magic.
Okay, I'll pick up the hat and put it on.
Are you in your own room right now? Are we all together?
What's it?
Because we've all been exploring.
What is that?
It feels magical to me.
You sticking it on?
I'm putting it on.
Because
Do you
your
want me to
model,
have a look at it before you do that?
No, I'm putting it on.
she's already done the casting
Chaos.
and the
Chaos.
And plus the hat really does match your model, by the way.
Yeah.
Or Walker's model, Ash's model. You put it on and all of a sudden you feel like you know her. You can travel with her. And I don't know where you are with Ash at this point.
I'm wandering around trying to
You're
find
wandering
out.
down, you feel like she's more persuasive and more intimidating than normal. It's when you're wearing this hat, you get +3 bonus to persuasion and intimidation checks.
Oh.
It's the dice that will
Does
roll.
it? Does it? when she puts it on, does it actually like change size and that to come per?
Yeah, when she puts it on, it's
Based
all
on the
massive,
wearer.
like a man's hat, and he goes, into a lady's hat.
So
You-
I
Keeps up with the latest
get- Let me put this on my.
No, I'm not saying
It
that
always
hat
knows what's
doesn't
trendy.
suit you. It makes me a little bit scared of you, but you could persuade me otherwise.
I like that.
He looks
I'm not intimidating.
bashfully at his feet.
Okay.
A little bit scared of me. I think
It is-
I'm going to keep this.
Is this? Hang on, wait a minute. Is this the hat of wife?
Yeah. Yeah, are you guys married? You've
Yeah.
not got the hat of
It's a
wife.
hat of
This
wife.
is the tricorn of I told you so.
Yeah.
So the pirate hat gives me what on? Can I
+3 to persuasion and intimidation.
persuasion and intimidation?
It checks with us. Right.
I'm gonna forget what I'm looking for this thing. That's right.
I'm keeping this hat on.
Oh no, I've got it again.
Sure. I wouldn't be the man to tell you any different.
I like this hat.
Yeah, me too.
Me and this hat go well together. I think
Yeah. Very fashionable.
I like this hat.
Oh, with the
Are
razor
you-
bird.
All the raging Karamikas.
Yeah.
Are you continuing to search for because that room's a bath
Yeah,
the bedroom? Investigation check. I am back in my mind. I'm like, that diary. What's that diary going to be?
Fine,
This is random.
I say, by the time I get around to it, I'm going to forget what I wanted it for.
15.
So yeah, as you're going there, you find obviously this is a pirate tier. He's a privateer.
Oh,
And
right.
he has stashes. He's a pirate tier.
Well, he's managed to retire, so surely he brought something with him.
So as you do it,
Yeah,
as you're
just
sort of
spend
searching
it,
the
but-
bed, underneath the bed there's a compartment in there that's really cleverly concealed in the bed. So you flip it, opens, and roll me a D100 to. Sure, it's the fun that you. Right, I love your own. Because then we're going to go to sea and it was all totally worthless and cannons. Please don't. I've not really checked this. Please don't be a death.
Doesn't really apply, does it?
Right. So that's the 1.
Okay,
The 10.
Yep.
I rolled that.
10 and 2.
No,
Two?
I rolled that, which would be
What's that? That's a symbol. What's a
Double-
short symbol?
double zeros.
Double zeros. That's
So
10. That is 10, isn't it?
or is it 0?
Unless you've got. No, because you have to roll that symbol
So,
twice to be
I've rolled
100.
3. Because the other dice is 3.
3. Okay.
So it's that double 0 and 3.
Yes, it's 3. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I hate D100.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
Every time you think you've got it, you lost it.
Could you roll that again for me? Because that doesn't check out. There's no way a whale carcass has been hidden in the bed. Yeah, cheers. It's a random list I'm going for, but I feel that's too much.
Is it just a really miniature version?
That's too much.
23.
23, and we're totally clear on what that is. Oh, okay.
It's an elephant.
Perfect. It's a ship's log.
Ah.
Captain's log. Still
The
hard to
paper's
flush.
ruined,
Captain's
the
log.
ink is running,
Stargate.
but the log is so yeah.
Log
so
still
this
has
log
not gone
is
down.
perfect. I know you have this spell. So it's log's runny, it's ruined. You can't read it. You may need to be cast some sort of mending spell upon it to be able to get the words.
Okay.
I know you've got this spell because you've tried to use it for
Yeah.
something the other that didn't work. So I know you got it.
Let me see.
DM brain.
Let me see if I've actually
Arr.
got it prepared today. Yeah. Okay. Mending.
Yeah, you definitely got it prepared. DM rule.
Hope we can find
That's it. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, definitely got it prepared. This turns out to be the log of the Southern Star, Silver Lake's ship. At the time, the ship was carrying a mysterious cargo, and the log reads that something got loose on board. Silverleg was wounded, left in agony for 3 days as he recorded these thoughts down. The coordinates of the wreck are recorded if you want to go out and find that vessel, that lost vessel, what actually was on it.
It
doesn't
the
detail
carcass
what it was.
of the one we've been taking parts off and stuff.
There is a vessel just to the
It's out.
northwest of your ship that you've not really properly explored. You just sort of get a little weak.
Kev, do you have your phone there, or is it using camera work right now?
I do have
No,
my
no,
phone.
I'm just checking.
It's on Do Not Disturb, which always puts
Is
me on
there-
call, but I
Send you a
still get
message.
stuff.
The coordinates, is it just like
Would you relay these coordinates to people? You know,
is it on a map, or is it just the coordinates are written down?
it's the coordinates written down, but as seafaring folk should know what this would mean, you can tell that it is actually the northwest of your island.
Right.
So if you want to let these people know, and is that where?
I can't remember how to spell.
Gautam, this is the captain's logbook, and it tells of the downfall of his ship.
Right.
And there's a mysterious cargo that got loose,
Okay.
which can only mean to me a being, or
A beast.
but these are the coordinates.
Okay.
It's northeast of where our ship is anchored. Perhaps we should
Investigate.
investigate.
Sounds good to me. I'm up for that.
The more we know about this island, the better, I think.
Yeah. I'm liking it more and more, I find.
Me too. Okay, I'm glad
You
I
too.
re-rolled the WoW roll, because that made much more sense as a random roll, and I enjoy the fact my dice are 2 weeks in a row of being very kind to a DM. Give me stuff to work
We're
with.
changing those dice. All about chaos here.
Aren't
Well, the
you glad
WoW, I
we
would have
came this way
tried
now?
to figure that out.
I am.
So, do you tell Gavin with the coordinates aside? Are
Yeah.
you remembering that there is a shipwreck to the? It's no good for you now because it's your naval ground was there, but there was a statue of Saint Cuthbert on that ship. Whether
Yeah.
that's- Is that the mysterious
I'm
cargo?
wondering, yeah, we know about a wreck off the
Just
island.
I pull
And there's
my map of the island out of my bag and
It's written on your mum.
work out the coordinates and mark it on our map.
Which points out to here where the ship is.
Okay.
so it is. So that is the
So
wreck.
Walker's still Walker. Ash is still. As it's going on, you're upstairs. Ash is still downstairs, and I'm just call me Nan. Just call me Nan.
Just rename him.
That what?
There's a wreck. We know about this wreck. It's
Right.
got a statue on it
Mhm.
that is magical. I'm not sure what it does.
Okay. Well, we could go there and I could do my thing
Yeah,
and find out exactly what it
Absolutely.
does.
yeah, absolutely.
As this is going on upstairs, Ash is downstairs. And he's searching around for diaries. Ironically, he doesn't find any because the diary is stored upstairs. But he's poking around in the wardrobe and make me an investigation check. You know, if this is Walker, I know he'd pass
of a
this.
terrible
So I wouldn't
joke.
ask you to roll, but I don't know Ash's character yet.
A terribly
No,
dark
it's
joke
not.
that I won't say.
It's a bad roll.
That's back roll. Use your inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make this
thank you for
work.
leaving.
Make this work.
It's time. That's
I
not
lost it. Where's it gone?
That's not the inspiration dice.
Would he be inspired?
No. I'm looking for
by
it.
the
Lost
song
it. There it is.
previous.
15.
That's good. No, that's what I was looking for. 15. You're dead on nose. So as you're pushing around, it clicks in and then springs forward and back. In there, you find a big wooden stick with metal work around it and a big pointy thing at the end. At first, you think it's a weird spear.
Weird spear. That's no spear. As I put the hammer back on it and check it. I'd be looking for one of these forever.
These are things that the Iranian Navy was Captain Silverlake part of the Iranian Navy legacy. It's a musket, by the way, for the other people who are concerned. Big, long, with a bayonet at the end. So the Iranian Navy thing to use. What is he, a deserter from the Navy? Now, and in there you do find. I'm going to do is you do
It's
find
military
a book.
grade.
You're going to find a book in there. This is going to be great. I'm going to change something I wrote from one of my characters. Did I print this out? Because I was expecting to. If not, I'd have to quickly use my phone, which I don't normally do. And I don't have this written out. I'm going to quickly use my phone. Do I have it online? I should have it online. Bear with. So, what you're getting here is Silverleg. Obviously, he's not his real name. But you were searching for a diary. I'm gonna. I must have printed it out. And folks at home that are watching this will soon be part of my Pirates of Mystara document. I am writing, been working on. I hint at for my channel.
Is this for patrons, or is this going to be?
It'll be on for Patreon to download and use because a lot of it,
sign up, guys.
A lot of it is sort of stuff I've collated for all the gazetteers. I put pirate stuff in. Looked IRND for I've got to rework that totally.
So what you're saying is, if people at home want it,
it will be available.
Sign up to Patreon.
Yeah. It's dirt cheap and it helps him out.
I was trying to think what camera I was on then.
So, Silverleg's real name you get is someone called Nick Hackett.
He couldn't know, could he?
Try to put a joke in there somewhere.
The woman buried out.
He couldn't hack it.
The woman buried outside was a lady called Grace. She was once the lover, and I know you know this name because you heard it last week. She was the wife of the Iranian pirate lord Captain Clegg.
Nick Clegg.
Since that time, the devil Clegg has been swearing vengeance against Silverleg Nick. He has been after him, hounding him, and so Nick had to disappear. This is what you're getting here, it's a personal effect. He had to disappear, hide from Captain Clegg. There was nothing worse than the wrath of the devil coming down upon you.
Is Clegg a C or a K?
It's a C. C-L-E-G-G.
So I'm reading this, so I start speaking to myself. Just go, you stupid bastard. This is where you try to find sanctuary. Because no one else is around me, so it's just, yeah, the island wouldn't have liked you.
Yeah, all this is going to be available in not necessarily this storyline, but that I detailed.
Nero walks down and says, "Sorry, did you say something there?"
Not to you. Just thinking out loud.
Right.
You can read it if you want.
Well, there's apparently some treasure up on the fellow who owned this house's ship.
Well, seeing as we seem to be privateers now, money's always good.
Money we need. Definitely.
More
It's
money
now
is
a good
always
time
better.
to bring up the crew costs.
We've got to pay.
It's off.
We've got to pay the crew when we get back.
329 gold.
I'm alright. I've still got 1,500.
Crew always seem to be a pretty ship a lot, to be fair.
That's because we pay them.
And you treat them well. They
Yeah.
are.
We pay them well.
It's
we
got,
treat
and
them
you
well.
want to watch. It's slowly
waving
dawning
your gun
on me.
around.
It's slowly dawning on me. He just goes,
You're part of a crew,
Oh,
part of a ship,
that's-
part of a crew.
but it's also where the money's gone. This is. It's good. Yeah. Okay, I suppose I kind of probably owe you a debt by proxy.
Yeah.
Another
for
item you
what?
find.
A debt by proxy. You paid a lot of money to try and get my brother back to life. It's not your fault, child.
It's not
I
your
suppose.
debt. It's your brother's.
By turn, the debt belongs to me by my law.
The debt belongs to nobody. His soul.
What are you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably how it works, yeah.
His soul. His soul is
Wait till next session we fancy dress kids.
the gods know where.
I'm giving you a very good reason for me to join your crew. Turn it down if you wish.
We don't need a reason. You can join. It's
Steady on.
Everything I do.
We don't need
is
a
for
reason. We just need to say you can.
Everything I do is for a reason. But we should never talk about it again if it makes you more comfortable.
don't talk to me about the money.
Your brother.
The money will be paid back in full
We don't need it.
with
It's fine.
with
we get
the added benefit of having me around.
The added benefit. Your brother owed me nothing.
we
and I
get
owed him nothing.
we get funds from the fiend. We've got
Yeah.
our fingers in other pies. We've got money dribbling in here and there.
Have you opened the bakery?
It's the same.
Right.
You know, at that point,
I've
I
been
just stopped.
I've been with Jasper for too long, I think.
At that point, I just stop, and you kind of. The look on my face is like the dawning of this is now not how I operate. There's
Brave
always a
new
debt.
world.
There's always a debt incurred to anything that happens. Look at both of you. Dan, my hands come out to you for a handshake each. This is a new world for me, I believe, but I think we can enjoy profits and some good adventures together. You take my hands.
Sounds good to me.
I let her.
As I stare
I
at
looked
this.
at it. There's no debts. You pay your own way.
Aye. And it's done.
You look round to seal this deal in sort of. Right.
Those cameras probably picked up none of that.
No, they did not. You want to make this deal in rum and
It's on the
It's
fucking joint.
and you look around for something you can drink with. You see a set of dice. And next to the dice are 4 cups.
I don't want to take any fucking thing
So you can drink
ever
from these.
off of you ever again.
And you look, oh, it's a liar's dice set.
Okay.
That's a natural, real liar's dice set with cups.
You've
And
been buying stuff.
been buying
DM's
stuff.
got one and all.
It's me. How many dice?
It's 5 dice. You remember it's 5 dice a piece. This I can't wear. This is too small for a kid's one.
So
I'd love to give it to someone that was half cup already, right? And just didn't realise this is what you're going to.
I'll tell you
Also
what.
Grip on it. It's like, what the?
Ash, I've still got some questions. Let's take a seat for a game of lawyer's dice.
I look up and go, in this house, this cursed house.
Yeah.
House is
Yeah,
not cursed. House is
no.
lovely.
This is a lovely house.
Here's the bet and the ante. The loser pays the crew.
Now I know what I just said.
Oh, I don't need to play this. Do I? I'm just going to be. I'm not part of the crew.
I don't know. Out of nowhere, just a ghost appears.
So put 5 dice in shake. Look at your numbers. The bet on Liar's Dice
Didn't get
is.
any. Oh no, I did. Sorry.
We are
Don't
now.
mind me.
Just pouring beer. So
Right.
yeah, you decide to have a game of the Liar's Dice to seal your newfound friendship, to consolidate each other's trust. So let's roll some dice.
So the bet is the loser pays the crew.
Well,
Okay.
their own pocket.
Yeah.
What if
I
I've
don't
got a
think any of
dice
us are
on top
carrying
of
that
the
much in
other
our
one?
pockets.
5 6s.
That's really lucky. I don't move it down. That's brilliant. Just move it down straight off. Yeah, keeping that face up. Yeah.
5 6s.
So a Nerophil calls 5 6s. Wow.
I'm going to remember what that is. I've just got to see what this.
I do
Okay.
a sleight of hand on the medallion. 15. For anyone that might want to perceive me doing the sleight of hand on the medallion of detect faults.
No, that won't go that deeply down. You're just.
So what was your call? Sorry.
5 6s. And as she looks, I read her faults.
Yeah. So on that, it's part of the game. It's fine.
As you looked at them, what did you think? Did you go, I've got 1, I've got 4, I've got...
If you'd done it on the initial one, you would know what would go through their head because they're literally looking at them at the time.
Yeah.
Without time
Yes.
to actually muddle them up.
I've got 1 6.
I mean, I could allow you
That's
to
what I
have
said.
how you're feeling about this game at the moment.
Yeah?
Your thought. Yeah, I would allow that.
Your thought.
How are you feeling about the game?
Yeah, if you're not thinking about the game, you're just like, right, then
Or what the hell is this game?
Over right there. You have to go deeper if you wanted to actually see the numbers.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'd argue that the surface fault is, I've got 1, 2, 3. Why are we playing this?
Unless you
Flash Liam, because I have to do it without wobbling. Oh, especially more not because you guys in the future will be playing together.
If I
Yeah.
hear it, I don't care.
So I see.
Yeah,
I
in the
read your
future
mind.
you'll be. It's more me.
What
Hide
you
it
got.
from me in the
Okay.
future. Yeah. This is just you learning the game.
Yeah, I go in now.
Because I'll be the NPC playing this against you.
I said 5 6s.
I feel we should put you in the gambling den.
You know that joke we said a minute ago. What if you get a certain thing? So,
You're a liar.
Oh, we called it straight up.
Call him straight away.
I'm a lawyer. Never lied in my life. Okay.
I turn to you and go, well,
We're
to be
smugglers.
fair-
We're always lying.
Wow.
Now, have you got to get it exact, or
It's
on it or over?
on it or over. If it's under, you've lost.
Yeah, as I said, that makes more sense because no way of really knowing what someone else has got.
Exact is
I do
well
a
said.
sleight of
I think that's the
hand.
bit I was missing.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was missing.
Yeah, the end. Yeah.
I do a sleight of hand. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Will turn out and call you a liar.
So, I like this.
As I'm turning this over.
As he reveals, this
Yeah.
is all part of the.
So your sleight of hand works, right, on 13.
It's just the
By
DC.
anyone's passive.
Yeah, I'm just doing the DC of 30, just make it well easy. Sure. It's a successful. It's a check rather than an opposed check. It's just a check. There's a lot going on.
Because otherwise
How
I
many
would
did you
argue.
call out?
I mean, where is everyone sitting? And like,
Across the table.
if we're across from each other, further away, I'd have less shots of my passive picking up.
Don't get me wrong.
But if I was next to him, I'd be like, dude.
Narratively, I might do an opposed
Ash.
check. I might say this will be an opposed check, but for this,
What was the?
Reveal it. I called
just
him a
reveal
liar.
You did, didn't you?
called him a liar.
Where
Will Turner.
Okay.
that looks like you're paying the crew.
Okay.
Did you get a load of sixes in that turn? I just wanted to see.
No, he did sleight of hand on one of
Now,
them.
what I mean is, you got all sixes.
I got
Do you know the
3
joke?
6s.
You know the joke we were saying?
and you got a 6 as well.
I
yeah,
got
when
a
does
right, literally.
He had one.
I was-
1, 2, 3.
I was trying to
5
work
and
out
6.
how Aniraphel can use all of his
nothing to
tricks
work with.
to win at this.
Cool.
We've done this once before in the game, but
It's going to be his sideline.
this is going to be something more important. When you want to do an insight check, get information from people,
All right.
you can't just roll the dice and go, I'm going to be... Sometimes you can. Intimidation. You can't do it. You have to... Maybe he's sitting at a table in a bar. You have to... That's some lies.
Okay.
Then
But
you can use your skills within that game.
I just wanted to
use
work
when the
out-
ant is high, rather than just do it for a little casual catch.
I just wanted to work out
Yeah.
how Annie could almost guarantee himself winning, and it is use the
That's
medallion
fair enough.
on the first person after him, and then sleight of hand.
So with us, and a few times, we're probably going.
So how much are the crew?
So
We'd never make you take it off if you were against the DM.
300.
But it'd be like, if you're playing casually with us, we'd like to take that.
I just feel like you guys will eventually never play it with him.
do you want to go outside and show your new boomstick off?
What's this like? I just had a really dark thought for a second. I'm not going to do it.
Let's say there's a bird, a squab, flying in the
I was
distance.
going to aim at the bloody little cross.
That's
No,
close.
no, I'm not
That's
doing it.
close. You need. This is a distance.
Like I said, it's dark thought. Hang on, wait a minute.
So
How does that?
don't worry, it won't make you pay the
two
crew.
of them. Okay. I was looking at one. I thought it said 1d8.
Well, we've got to pay the crew anyway.
2
I know.
Yeah.
So potentially
Where are shipping?
16.
What is it? 300.
Yeah.
The
Right.
crew.
Not everyone.
It's 329 per week.
329.
Yeah. You got a captain, but your crew's really good.
It's dark dice. and-
329.
I am not going to lie. I want to drink shots from these glasses.
Aniraphel does this so that Ash can
Oh, it's not
see.
appropriately clean.
So that Ash can see. I cast wrist pocket.
Yep.
And produce a small bag of 150 gold coins. Just out of thin air. There you go. 150.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Right. Question.
Oh,
Out of game.
Alright.
Walker had close to 2,400 gold on his person at the time of the class. Or at the time of, when I switched over at the very least.
I don't think
very
you
good.
did.
So, who fucking pocketed that?
I think
I
I put that in the vault.
yeah,
I was a corpse at the time,
yeah.
pretty much, so
It got put
I
into the
don't
kitty
know.
of 25,000
I don't know.
gold to try and resurrect.
Are you ready?
No, it's after. Because I
That's how you do wrist pocket in real life.
But no, wait. Wait. Hang on. That needs to be done again. Set yourself up, because that was...
Okay.
Everyone else is now just looking at DM going,
Whenever I talk about Aniraphel doing wrist pocket, it's this.
Yeah, hang on, how to get
there it is.
Good, no?
Go try and get on
I'm not.
camera, so.
That's well too close.
That's a thumbnail. That's a thumbnail now.
Okay, go. I think I got you in.
Do
Okay.
you want just your hand, or is it?
Yeah.
You uncomfortable with this?
Wrist pocket in real life
Are you
is
uncomfortable with this or not?
is this.
Yeah, I got it. Because I was like, wait, what? The coin just suddenly appeared from nowhere.
He's
And
done
people
that
at home
before.
and they're like, why is he just... Why is DM going mental?
Yeah. You know what? I was downstairs, yeah?
Yes.
Right, because you've got this
Wait.
balcony out there, right?
You're downstairs
Just for
now. Are you practicing at home now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my character. I'm going to...
Do you adjust it based on your skill?
That's how much effort you put into the rehearsals. That is amazing. I love it. I do love that. Because
I've never done it with a coin before. That was the first time. So,
Hey, ladies and gentlemen at home.
ready?
That's good. That is good. I'm super.
Yeah.
Favourite game ever.
Ready?
Such a kid.
I can't quite do that
I
one.
love magic.
But it's meant to go. And then you make it disappear, and then you pull it back out.
Yeah.
But
It's pulled
I haven't
angles.
quite got it.
Pulled angles. like this.
That's magic.
That's magic. Where is everyone then? Is it what you've just said to me?
You've been downstairs now playing the liar's dice, and if you wanted to sort her off upstairs, you can.
We've been upstairs.
Yeah,
Been
they've
upstairs,
already
but
checked
you
upstairs.
came downstairs to water Ash.
We'll get it eventually.
Play
Water
live.
Ash.
War Ash.
S3E8.
You've gone upstairs now, and Walker's now just on the balcony.
Ash.
He's on the balcony, and he's gonna. He's looking out.
I'm observing to see if I can see anything moving.
What's that?
A moving target.
This evening, you can see
Looking
lots
at
of.
the musket. What's that?
This is something I've been looking for quite a while. You know how hard these are to acquire? Generally have to take from a dead man's hand, but they've got 15 other men waiting to take it back.
Will sign up to the Navy. Which
Lucky
is,
enough, this one didn't have anyone else to take it back.
You're no stranger to 15 dead men. I'm no stranger to people with no hands. Everyone remember that incident?
Oh, we're going to
see
have
it.
fun when the beers come out.
What have we got?
Unlike my brother,
an
I do
Iranian
drink.
Royal Marine
Oh,
But-
okay.
that's circling round your island, away
I mean-
these.
We might
We're-
not make it.
Someone's going to have to
We're
be
not making those
designated,
That'll be a good
So
start for
go on.
next time.
because I feel if we get pissed, people may die.
Even if we don't get pissed, I feel like people are gonna die.
Why are we talking about alcohol and people dying?
What? Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Not to speak ill of the dead.
Just to speak of them is good enough.
What's what
Are you on the balcony?
They'll live
here, or
forever
are you
every time we
upstairs?
speak of them, good or bad.
We're all not. It seems like we're all on the
Yes.
balcony.
But your brother, he was
I'm going to assumption you're not going to give me proficiency on
a
this.
little
thing.
bit of a square at times.
You see the smile drift away for a second. Just he's probably thinking
Yeah,
of
cheers.
the
Surely
reasons
it's like
behind
that.
it.
Thanks, yeah, cheers. I can't see what I'm
Huh?
doing.
He's
You see the smile was having fun and banter and everything, and when you said that, you just see the smile just drift away just for a minute. As
You all on the bell.
you don't have to roll. You don't have to roll.
Insight.
You don't have to roll nothing.
no
No, you
inside.
don't have to roll nothing.
Right.
Put your dragon.
It's a lot of things happened in his life that made him that way.
Your brother.
Yeah.
No.
He never really liked the life at all, and he got out. He tried to get out, and it always failed.
Do you hate that you went there a little bit?
I told him to look after himself in his own way. He just took things far more personal than I did. It's a shame in a way. He was an excellent killer. But you know, why it won't be the same. He was probably the best of us in his own way.
Ash, I've learned being around Gautamid and your brother how good you are at killing, stealing. It's not the measure
Roll.
of a person.
Roll me your 1d6.
1d6.
I'm going to make a decision for you.
Oh,
Depends on the dice.
2.
As you lean into him, you see something on the side of his neck. Just go,
Okay.
I decided decided what kind of elf.
Yeah,
well,
fair.
you decided what kind of elf
Yeah,
you're going to be by that time.
Can I roll an insight, nature, history, or
Yeah.
something to? What would be the role that you'd want me to do to? Ascertain the
I
right
am
information.
just for narrative. I am. That was like a.
I know what
So I go like that and just kind of push it.
Liam knows what you are,
Yeah,
but
we know, but yeah, what would that
If
be?
you
to
ever spiked
what would
a
you like me to roll?
reaction out of Ash, that would be the sort of thing of that was controlled and I just
I'm
forgot about
going
it for
for
a second.
elfy history lore because you know
Okay.
all your different breeds of elf. You
Elfin
know
history law
type.
22.
Yeah. So you know he's a sea elf. He's a
Right.
water elf.
Yeah.
He is the elf of the sea.
I forgot what I said. That's
Which
right.
may be why
Yeah,
you've
actually.
covered up for that
You're
long.
talking
Because
about-
land elves, sure.
At length about my brother
Right.
and why he was the way he was.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
maybe
the
you
guild
weren't there.
just went
Maybe that's why you
And
feel.
it
Yeah,
just
upset
you
about it.
got an emotional response out of Ash.
by the guild. Yeah.
And that is incredibly difficult to do. You've found a nerve.
Would I have seen this?
Where would you have been looking while they're having this conversation?
They're on the balcony.
All on balcony looking out. Are you looking out to the yonder? Are you looking
Perception,
at their faces?
just for sake of argument,
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
Make a perception check. Yeah, would you have noticed?
Is that
Were you looking or were you looking to the distance?
15.
DC 15 is
Yeah,
a moderate, and as it's to do with a character, that's a moderate success.
I'm not fussed either way.
Yeah, so you may have noticed
you
that
could
guild.
roll deception?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not
not
hiding
doing
it.
it, yeah.
It's,
So
it's,
you
a,
would
it's a
maybe have
reaction
noticed
that
that
just
guild. Perhaps when
happened.
he's talking
Okay.
about
I went-
Ash,
I went
he's
like
telling
that.
you just see that little.
When I felt it, but you call it.
Like when it closes the skin,
Sorry.
you can't see it. It's just when it opens, it's like some three gills just.
And Nerifo sees it and goes, "We didn't mean to ruffle your gears."
What's weird is why's your skin not sea blue? That's the better question.
Yeah, because normally sea
That's
elves
the
are
look of
blue.
You've met Oceanus.
That's the look.
Getting attached too close. Yeah.
And he
That's,
gives back.
it's the first time you've actually seen him suddenly not being jovial and stuff. It's just,
Ash,
you know,
why?
get alone.
So if are you only part sea elf? Because sea elves are nearly blue.
Like
I'm going to
Oceanus.
reset.
What? Yourself?
No, just I was going to reset on the look I had on you,
Oh, right,
and then
yeah,
she
okay.
just said that 'cause I was not expecting that. Not something I generally ever show to anyone. And the eyes are just piercing.
Just an observation.
Riverfoy. Strange name for a sea elf.
It's a family name. I didn't choose it.
You don't sound
No.
Australian.
No,
So
but
Oceanus is good, mate.
I've got news for you.
A fucking parrot over there, Jesus.
Your brother chose this family.
As you say that, pieces of eight.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's.
Your parrot lands on your.
Oh,
And she's like, fuck, I thought I lost him.
Your brother chose this family, and it seems so of you. So, if there's questions being asked,
Have
Yeah,
inspiration
answer.
for asking about the sea elf skin
oh,
tone.
thank you.
however bad, angry it makes you feel, we
No,
run
it's-
this group with honesty.
We don't talk about the other parts of the family. One day, they'll all be dead, one way or other. We don't talk about it. He will never talk about it ever again. That's not his decision, is it?
It's not.
Yeah, it got me in a
It's a
tight
lovely little
spot
shot.
at the moment where it's just I'm going through a lot of shit and he's starting to wind down a bit on the questions.
That could be the fun.
However, I'm trying to figure out how much this is going to upset Kev.
Nothing could upset me. I'm
Oh, it fucking will.
it's not my well. Unless it's rule breaking, then that's
No. I'm talking in game, sort of technically.
Massively.
All right, fine. I'll test you out then.
Go for it. Yeah. As in,
Where's that parrot gone?
last Saturday.
Where's that parrot gone?
It's right there.
You're going to kill the parrot, aren't you?
I won't let you.
I was going to fly. I was going to have the parrot flying right in front of you. But it's
Anyway.
landed.
It's just so appreciate you fucker off where I lost you.
You can scare it. It will show you shots. You fly off.
I wonder what its responses to that actually.
Well,
What it says.
if you make a sudden movement, it's going to fly off into the air and fly off. So it's very
Piece of
eight.
Do an insight check
You can.
on the parrot.
You can.
You did an insight check on a parrot.
Dirty 20.
What are you going to get back from that? It's just garbled, surely.
Inside, you're sort of reading in what this thing is. So, because Liam wasn't there when you got his place, you can gauge that this is a trained bird. It was a bird of a captain. It wasn't there when you last saw
It is
this.
a parrot.
It is a parrot.
It's really a
It's
parrot.
there now
That's what it's
as a parrot, and it's taken a liking to
Ash.
Ash. The reason was when we first started this, goes to sort of my show character. Ash tried to do a animal check on the saber-tooth. Obviously,
I
failed.
wasn't interested.
No show didn't pick up on that one with that.
Yeah,
silly
I threw so
Why
many
not?
things in, no one done anything about
But
it.
and then with the parrot, you rolled an 8, I think, the parrot to animal handle it, but the parrot still took a liking to you anyway. That wasn't anything to do with the roll. That was just it's a parrot.
It's just a parrot.
Parrot. You've got food upon your. It's just an
Right.
animal. It's
It's
literally just an
decided
animal. Yeah.
you.
And it was
You're it.
a little bit of throw us off. That is not Walker.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
He
That's
did
the
that. I
whole-
was trying to throw curveballs left, right, centre.
Yeah.
No, it was all kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the parrot was.
We didn't
because
discuss
I
that.
think you looked at me and went, "I've rolled an 8. Why is this parrot? Why have I got a
Yeah.
parrot companion?" It's like,
I say that
Just
because
Obviously, any time I look at Kev, like you guys,
on
that doesn't mean
Monday,
anything to you guys. If I have to look at him straight away,
was back
fuck.
you
with it,
mentioned that last week.
and you
It's just
mentioned the parrot. I was like,
not animal handling.
this must be his new pet.
It's just a parrot. It's just a dumb animal.
Yeah.
Perfect. It worked out lovely.
Yeah.
Wasn't by design.
Are you pointing the musket at it?
It's flying off.
I'm,
It's flown off because you've
I'm
done
tracking
more.
it with the musket.
It's
It's up
It's
to
in- it's in the
you
air,
to
but
if
I
you're gonna try.
put my hand on
What?
it,
Hang on.
on the musket, and I go, "What are you doing? That creature just wants to be your friend."
Oh, actually,
I
roll.
turned to you and go, that's a terrible
No,
idea.
can you roll into
Tree.
this for me? That's a land animal. That's a land animal for these two. You're a sea elf. Don't matter.
Don't mean shit to me, man.
Fucking, it's not a fish, is it? I don't care. So, what's your range?
Where are you holding the rifle?
Just on there.
Where have you put your hand on it?
Has it got a bayonet on it?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
I wouldn't touch
Probably-
that bit.
Just.
Are you on the far end of the rifle or closer to actually the firing point of the flip? Like
so, if you had the stock and
I
everything,
don't know.
there,
You've given me a weapon I don't understand, really. I don't know a lot about
Just
flintlock
on the
technology.
if you had the stock and everything there, the hammer would be
Yeah.
here.
Trying to hold that
Yeah,
model.
the hammer.
That's the model of. That's like
Okay,
R&D
right.
naval. So
Yeah.
Uh,
So, are you coming up really close to where my hands are?
no,
to lower
your
it down,
hands
or
are
you're
here,
halfway
My
up?
hand is probably there. You see, just where
Right.
the-
Okay. So you haven't actually got your hand over the like or close to the barrel
No.
kind of thing. Right? So you're going to end up getting a burn off that. Right.
My hand goes on top of an Erethiel.
just because I love the fact these are land-based elves who worship. No matter what they are, they have to worship.
My
the
hand goes on
nature,
top of
whereas
the
you're a sea.
Erethiels and says,
Flag you
"There's
rolled
no
up
need to be
onto
killing
food.
animals."
I'm just testing something. You said I was going to hit it.
But to you, this is like. This is not. Do you know like how people.
There's plenty of bad creatures and folk in this world for you to test that
it
on.
on.
It's not something I agree with, but on land, people say fish don't have any feelings. They mistreat fish sometimes. That's not my opinion, but that to you, that's as a land-based. But that's that. doesn't even register that has feelings or.
At this stage, when you've
But I
both
also
got
think
it,
Anirithil's played the line of elf in most animals we've come across.
Yeah.
He's been.
Me
as Lambert
too.
itself, you look at us all.
No,
see,
but
I'm not
even
sure
when
because I
we
thought Kev was
saw
going
the
with
sharks
something, and I'm
and
not convinced he was. going
Anirithil
with
was very. I'll
Yeah.
talk to them. And
Yeah,
Right.
you are.
At that point,
Sea elves are slightly different to land elves, and I'm enjoying the fact this is happening because this is literally what it is. Yeah.
okay, let's have a little bit of fun then. All right, okay. So I'll roll off strength.
Strength.
Fucking hell, that can be better. That was unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. For
Are you
narrative.
both grabbing the gun? Are you both grabbing? Okay.
Yeah, no, I was going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna
it ain't
use-
gonna. It
I
ain't
love the
gonna
fact
pass with
both
that.
elves are.
I'm going to
No.
use my inspiration.
No, don't. It sucks. Don't blow it. Don't blow inspiration.
No, it's
My roll
fine.
sucks. Don't do it.
So does mine.
Jesus.
I would argue that
What's your first roll?
I know Ash, and I don't want to use my strength
Yeah.
to disarm him. I'd rather use like dexterous hand movements to.
Well, I know because I know your dex to that, and I know she sucks at strength. So that's why I was going to go with this and go just sod it. And that, basically, if you can bring this weapon all the way down or not. But I rolled really badly anyway, so unfortunately, because the narrative buggered
Just
up.
out of interest, how badly did you roll just on the DM?
It's 10.
So you had a funny shoulder twist.
That's why I said
Went
don't
down
blow
to the
your
ground.
inspiration.
Can I do it on dex?
No. This is straight. No, you're trying to apply pressure to something.
Okay.
Putting pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's raising. You're grabbing hold of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pull it
You're
down.
trying to manoeuvre it somewhere
Okay.
else.
I only rolled 5.
Yeah, but
my
it's a combined
intention-
check. It's a combined check.
Yeah, so Shell's 19. So in a way, good job.
Yes.
What did you roll first of all, by the way?
2.
That's what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to know. I said, don't blow the inspiration.
So really,
Right.
it's a good job on the
So,
inspiration.
so do you want to know a fun thing? Yeah?
So
do you want to know a fun
shoots
thing?
off.
I wasn't aiming at the fucking parrot. You two have you've just blown an inspiration dice for no reason.
Someone. Okay. Liam, I'm going to get Liam to it because he'll know the dice roll. I know I made Rob to do one early one. 1d6. We know the 1 to 3.
3.
I was aiming close to it because I wanted to know if it was going to come back.
That's the negative. Because it was going to be negative. You're not wood elf. 4 to 6. You're.
I'm going to tell you what.
Sea
just-
elf 1 to 3. So in this case, 1 to 3. Parrot dead because that's the unit.
Yeah, no, I wasn't aiming at parrot. Just
Right,
for narrative,
so the
right?
parrot
For those
is
players,
dead.
no, for people playing at home, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the narrative basically was going to be, going.
Parrot's
I'm
not
not actually
dead.
aiming at the damn parrot anyway. I'm aiming
the parrot
close to
dead?
it because I want to see if it comes back.
Right.
Why is
so
the parrot dead?
Well,
Us.
Ash wasn't aiming at the parrot, but the grapple.
Oh no,
on
is that what you
thing-
just said?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch on.
You
that.
weren't aiming, but the grapple, because of the
grapple.
dice,
I wasn't listening. I assumed you were arguing something
you've all
else.
just shot the parrot. All between all 3 of you, that parrot would have been fine if you hadn't grappled. The parrot just explodes into feathers, and you now all a wee bit sad because even you, because you weren't trying to kill it, you were trying to test it. All creatures of the elves, you're now. Shall we go inside and have
yeah.
pour one out?
I look at you
For the
guys and go,
moment.
What the hell?
In future, can you not point the gun unless it's at something horrible? I'm going in
Future,
for a
don't
brandy,
touch my
but this time I'm
firearms.
hoping I don't set myself alight.
what about you?
How did you even
I'm
manage
around.
that?
Or are they firearms as well because you're a river foyer?
Everything on me is a firearm.
If
Your
Oatsy
brother found me annoying as well.
get up with you drink more than anyone else, by the way, here, because you've just realised this was your fault. Your fault, because everyone else rolled bad. If you hadn't, you realised that if you hadn't grappled it,
I'm just saying.
the shot would have
ultimately,
missed deliberately.
I was
because
trying
you
to disarm him.
found that
You
I
actually
was just
you
trying to
grabbed
push
me
it
from
down.
the side.
I know.
The parrot's
pulled it
over there.
You've
I
pushed
was
it
I was
into-
aiming over here. The parrot's over there somewhere.
Going
You're on
along
this
with,
side of me. And
I
you
wanted
actually just
to do it
grappled over.
dexterously and disarm him.
Which
yeah,
was-
I was fine on my own though. I was just gonna do my thing and have the thing off him. You come in with your big old strong wood elf hands and now what we got? We got a dead parrot.
Don't make me set you alight with brandy.
Nobody's ever made you do anything.
And I'll just.
I chugged the
and
whole
I'll just
Hey,
bottle.
stop.
you're up for nothing, parrot boy.
Well, you say that. You say that.
Someone find another parrot for me.
Kev, you say that. I didn't go. To be honest, I was just testing something, just in case. Well, this island, it can move spirits around into different creatures there.
Oh boy.
So
The way that you were testing it was to go and shoot a fucking parrot.
I was aiming to the side of it to see if it still
Oh,
came
oh.
back.
At this
to prove a
point,
point.
I've chugged the whole
It
bottle
may
of
be my
brandy
brother.
and
Yeah,
fell.
and let's hope it wasn't the
But
soul of your
you're
brother.
crashed out. You're
I fell flat on the ground completely
Quick,
out of my
At
head
the
in
same
brandy.
at the same time,
That's it.
this island does have a habit of bringing things back.
Yeah,
Make-
and let's hope the soul of your brother wasn't in that parrot.
make me a constitution check.
Souls never leave.
Someone.
Pieces of 8. He's in 8 pieces now.
One of you decide who's going to do this. Make me a constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah, go
I've
on then,
passed
I'll
out
do
on the
it.
floor. I've just drunk
So-
a whole bottle of brandy.
Yeah, he's passed that.
Brandy.
Actually, I'm going to make it Ash. I'm going to get Ash.
Okay.
Make me a constitution saving throw.
Concha,
Yeah.
Are we all going to be sick at the sight of it now?
No, but I've just had an idea because I.
Or
17.
did my pieces of 8 joke make him sick?
Yeah, well, everyone's been sick by the end of the branding because it's. So, the island.
Oh, am I?
It's your island. It's like you won't shoot at a parrot. Have the parrot back, and you sort of look at it. And it's like you're sitting there drinking brandy inside. Suddenly you hear this. Wow, pieces of 8. And it's got a shot through its the middle of its chest is just not there. It's a clean shot straight away through marksman. But you've got zombie parrot.
And now
You've
it
got
can
zombie
drop-
parrot.
And now it can drop onto my shoulder, and it's just like,
Pieces of 8.
I don't know if you are in there.
I think it might be your brother. Welcome.
Zombie parrot.
I sit
Filthy
up,
animal.
and in my drunken state, I turn around and go, "What the fuck?" and pass out again.
It's okay. You'll be fine by the morning.
I have one left.
One.
Oh, dude, just had thoughts on the parrot.
I still
What?
want to know. It's
What?
not comes out
Are
completely.
you in there? Is that you?
Kev, I am fine either way.
As you detect thoughts, something as you're casting, you hear. You know it's not from the parrot. You know it's not from the parrot. You see things. You see things from afar. A far distant island. It's an island with 3 hills forming. Almost looks like a crown. You're seeing this in your mind. You see a pearl. You know this. This is Khalifa Starborough's pearl. You're seeing this under the water in its place where it normally resides, and then the pearl's not there, and then again you see the island and you see ships sailing towards the island. It's almost
What
as
kind of
if
ships?
all manner of pirates, Minifag guilds, all converging upon this island.
Is Annie the only one seeing this?
It's as he's detecting the faults, he's seeing this. It's almost like Khalifa's coming in via this way. The parrot's just a undead parrot. But
Good boy.
you're seeing this, yeah. No, not the parrot. I don't know what you're going to do with that, but
I like having an update.
I was playing with the concept, and it's going.
So,
yeah.
as
So you're seeing
I...
this. But the island, I don't know if you've ever heard of this island before, and this free
As
Indian
I'm
island.
being
It could be another
Quite.
dimension.
playful about this, you see my eyes turn white and little crackles of lightning.
A little bit of dribble down the front of your trousers.
Yeah,
And you hear
And then
a female voice.
yeah.
Don't look at me, I can't hear it.
That's going to be next week's
And then suddenly,
next session.
so I was mid-sentence.
And then a cannonball comes flying through.
I was mid-sentence to the parrot,
Well, you barricaded
and
in
then
by a rented
this
meat.
happens, and then I We need to leave.
Is she talking to you?
Who?
Calypso, Khalifa.
The island?
No. Caliphate.
No. Good. It's not having an effect yet.
Caliphate's pearl. It's gone missing. There's all sorts. Brigands, privateers, pirates, naval. They're all heading there.
Always
She's
the
asked
last
me.
one to be told.
I'm
She's
still
asked.
passed out on the floor.
She's asked me. She said, hurry, retrieve.
What this is known out within the circle is the Pirate Queen's Pearl. It's Khalifa's. Khalifa. You said Khalifa
Yeah.
last week, so I haven't got that on the system.
Sure, Ash, you must know it. The song. The king and his men stole the queen from our bed.
You see in the grimace starting as you start singing as it goes down.
Laid her in her grave. By the
Not
pearl,
again.
the seas be ours. And where we will, we're on. You know what it means, right? If anybody gets that pearl, they command the sea.
Here we go again then.
I'm passed out on the floor. I can't answer it.
What?
One of you two.
It's on me. Hello?
Ah, there you
And
be,
there's
sir.
Laura
How you
left
doing?
speaking.
Tips here.
Some
Navy's
public
getting
bars.
awfully close. We might want to show them. You might want to get back here and show them
The better side of me cannon.
the.
Is this on speaker?
Sure. Hey, Mr. Tibbs, long story, I got Ash here with me. Don't ask.
Okay.
Right.
Hash.
Yeah.
You said don't ask.
Alina says, do not fire at them. They will take you down.
Also, you're on loudspeaker, do not say shit fuck.
Sure.
Or wanker.
Fine.
Okay, so you got ships approaching.
They're circling. They've been keeping their distance, but now they are definitely coming in. So.
Okay.
Did you get that care package I sent you a while
Tibbs?
back?
You're captain of the ship. You've been promoted, you get paid for this. It's fucking bothering me while I'm trying to do other things. Now, you know the command for the girl, the woman on the front of the bow.
Aye.
Yeah. You know how to use the new helm wheel we got you.
Aye.
I look at Ash.
Is he lying?
I look at Ash. Stop me if I'm wrong. We've got another boat submerged that we can use.
As far as I'm aware, you're not wrong yet.
I think we should tell the crew to get the fuck out of here.
Do not let
we will
them
meet them.
engage the Navy.
We'll meet them later.
We do not have enough guns.
Sure. Okay, Mr. Tibbs,
I just lost him.
do you hear that?
Aye, sir.
Leave us behind. Take to the seas.
We'll find you. As I put me
Head for
up.
Karatuba.
Yeah.
Unless you hear that, you hear guns just like ringing out, and you go, and it goes dead. But you're hoping.
Did he hear
Can
head for
can I
Karatuba?
interpret the rough direction of those rounds?
We have
Was there a
heard
whistle? Was there a
where we
whistle?
are.
You hear it coming out.
You heard
It's
fire, but there's a
it wasn't
whistle.
exactly. It wasn't like it come from your ship. It come from their ship. They're now starting
Yeah.
to.
But we hear
like,
it on the island.
You
as
tell
well.
the whistle is that
Where
incoming
you are, you would
or
hear it just
outgoing?
echoing slightly. You hear it on the phone, and you hear it.
Does it have that weird thing where you can hear yourself back
Yeah.
through
You hear it
someone
stone
else's
first.
speakers?
You hear it from the stone first. Then a second later,
Yeah.
you hear it coming across the air as.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear the whistle. That's where you interpret which direction it's going.
Yeah. And it is definitely come from there. So I don't know if you want to leave it there, or do you want to play the naval combat, or do you want to just?
Naval contact's going to last a while.
Yeah, it
is,
might be
so
a
I'm going to
best
leave
way
it there. Then.
to.
So that is it for this session. A bit of a
The
heavy
Navy
player
movement.
role player session. This
Yeah, I think it always was going to be though.
It
wasn't it?
had to be introducing
It
a
had
new
to be.
character. It was almost
Yes.
starting from session 0.
I enjoyed
Well,
it.
how to get something you're absolutely terrified of actually fighting,
Yeah.
which is like, no, he's actually your friend now. It's just-
And I'm going to.
Um,
they went through so many revisions, guys.